If you see me around like you used to in this city, I'm glad you think of all our memories. Never thought we'd end up back as strangers on the sidewalk. 'Cause I still think about before we said goodbye. You never left my mind, and now I'm wishing you would call me, call me, call me, like when we were falling, falling, falling. Love so far away, but now honestly, I'm wishing you would call me like you did last summer. Part is holding on to something God knows, and I can't help but want you like I did before. Wishing you would call me, call me, call me. Like when we were falling, falling, falling. Love so far away, but now on a sled. Wishing you would call me like you did last summer. Love.
Across the room, the spotlight dancing on you. I hope these words, they come out right. Can't be waiting on me all night. Just gotta play it cool. Can't take my eyes off of you. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get some time with you. Just gotta play it cool. Making a move, don't wanna act like a fool. I hope these words, they come out right. Can't be waiting on me all night. Just gotta play it cool. Can't take my eyes off of you. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get some time with you. Just gotta play it cool. Just gotta play it cool.
I guess we missed this call. Too into each other to notice they turned on the lights. It's that kind of night. I walk you to your car, but it's not a good idea for either of us to drive. So how about we ride? I'll get us in an Uber.
So the cat's underneath you.
I think of it. I will. How do I even look that up? I was trying to figure out.
Search for like
Synonyms.
Gus is looking at it.
mannerism, yeah.
Okay, call us up.
All right. Y'all ready for this? Banana. All right. All right, get off of weeb shit, Destroy. Get in here.
Yeah, I am in here. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Who's not in here?
I need to log in.
Got him. The last one. In a surprise twist of events.
Oh, there's a little teeny
From who?
Teeny large.
I don't know. I just heard it.
Oh, it's
Derby,
from-
I think.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be from Derpy. If she's unmuted,
okay.
it'll pick up since she's in the same room. So she has
It was
the
just me talking at the same time.
yes.
Be the derpster, the derperino.
Holy fuck! It's also really hot in here right now.
It's getting warm up here too. I turned AC back on.
I think it's because it's like Derpy and I in here. My PC on. Luckily, the other PC is not on, but both of her laptops are on. And then we got a fucking Philly cheesesteak food truck outside of our window.
Oh,
Nice.
And we
not
have
known for
Yeah.
their coolness. Those Philly cheesesteaks.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. All right, let's do a quick summary, and then we're going to get into this. So,
Hey, good boy.
alrighty. And let's have some fun with this. 1 second.
What is fun?
Baby, don't hurt.
Baby, don't hurt
Like
me.
review trivia night.
Oh god,
No, not
it's
review.
the trivia episode.
Yeah, it's the beach episode, guys. We're doing it.
A Hell Beach is one of those beaches where it's just large rocks make up all of the sand.
With like
Bitter breath
dark
at their
black.
mercy, the party decides what to do with the devil. Most want to end his life, but Glimmer proposes something else, a deal to go and spy on his father, Rashad. Bitter breath cannot make deals, but Glimmer summons something from deep within his blood to call forth a molten tablet with a deal upon it. The deal is made, and Bitter breath heads off to do his task. The soul train is righted, and the party continues off to turn in all of their quests. They return to Uldrock and give him the blood of Tiamat to spill on the ground of Avernus. He suddenly enlarges and returns to his titanic scale. Before he heads back home to his plane and go to see Surtur, Uldrock gives them a gallon of his Titan blood for the Tao. Off the party goes to the Demon Zapper, where they find Rosala the Tao. She chugs the Titan blood immediately. She asks the party to hit the Zapper. They do, and she is not compelled to defend it. The deal is broken. Conjuring a basalt tablet, she writes an introduction to Bel upon it, and gives them directions to head off to his forge. And then she just kind of like descends into the cracked crust of Avernus and disappears.
Neat.
Aphelion immediately frees the unicorn in the statue, melting down the iron structure around it. As the unicorn is freed, a horde of Balgura leap from the surrounding cliffs. Combat ensues as the unicorn, Moon Color, is nearly killed by the demons. The abyssal horde is defeated, and the party needs to decide what they are to do next. I realized I wanted something. I didn't turn on my thing, so I thought that I was sounding interesting that entire time, but I wasn't. I was going to sound like this. On the last episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Huh?
Huh?
Sounds like you did. You had that like
Yeah, the same
1930s like radio broadcaster
No,
thing.
but I was
going.
doing that myself at the first part.
news from the warfront.
Oh, no, it was. Never mind.
Yeah.
It is on.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm fucking crazy. News from the
Shows
warfront.
up in Boston.
Buy Avernus bonds.
Buy Avernus bonds. Bonds.
What was
Watch
the
The
other one?
Legend of Korra.
Riding single means you're riding with
her.
Avernus. No, riding with Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Apple.
Okay, cool. All right. So,
Slowest
we
Mondays.
pick up where we left off, which is at the Demon Zapper. So, with the Bulgura slowly decaying and turning into Demon Ichor around you guys, the party has a semi-healed up Moon Color being ridden by Aphelion, and the Ralzala the Tao has disappeared. The blade, Hamon, your blade goes straight back into your holster on your side, or into the sheath, and the party is now free to do what they want to do. Forgot I need to put on this guy here, your little familiar friend.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, Stella.
Stella. I need to make it. Yeah, I should actually have that be its name. Oh. Okay, so now you guys are free to do what you need to do. You have your introduction to go and see Bel at his forge, but there are some other tasks that you're kind of interested in achieving first.
I think we had discussed about seeing Red Ruth.
Yeah, Red Ruth and my mom. That's the other one that we
My
talked
mom.
about.
Mom.
Ramon also wants to go see your mother.
Nice.
Yo, we all going to the same place?
Arrives outside. Stella is the name.
Artois.
Yeah, Stella. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are you guys gonna do?
All right, I don't know how to.
We know where Red Ruth is, right? She's in the forest. We have no idea where.
Well, if we look at the contract that we've completed, does it like, homing us towards her.
Do you not have a way to speak with your mother from a range? You did not learn anything to do this?
She didn't give us any way to talk to her, did she?
Did I have something?
Can't believe you never call your mom.
You don't have.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
yes.
no sending stone or anything like that, but there's definitely the ability to send them a message or anything like that if you have the ability to.
Anybody have the spell sending?
No, but I could try to spy on your mother.
Hold on. I got this.
No.
Whoops! I dropped my Magnum Soul coin. No. Didn't you say that we could, like, if we just kind of like wanted to find her again, we'd be able to find her?
No, that's the Wandering Emporium.
Oh, that's the Wandering Emporium. Never mind.
It's in this fancy new
Right. I am holding. If I hold up the contract that we've completed, does it like have like an arrow or anything fucking pointing in the direction?
It doesn't, unfortunately.
All right. Well, maybe if we're lucky, we'll run into her on the way to Red Ruth's.
What's the wand of the war mage?
You're really quiet right now. I need to turn
Yeah,
you
you're
up.
really quiet.
You need to either put your mic closer to your face or.
I was about to say turn down for what, but I was beaten to it.
Okay. So, yeah, which destination do you guys want to go to first?
Wait. What's the wand of the war mage?
Oh, you're not. Your mic's not what's picking yourself up right now.
Yeah, it might be webcam. Or yeah. It definitely sounds like a laptop mic.
Yeah, well, because she moved the headphone mic closer and it didn't make a difference, so it sounds like
Gotcha.
Definitely laptop mic.
I remember those days.
Hello.
That was the only mic I had.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
No,
You're
it's
still
not.
Still sounds like.
Hello.
All right, will you actually try to fix this? Because I need to turn on the air conditioning in here because I'm literally just like sweating like a fucking pig.
I'm gonna go grab a drink, but not like a takes forever to make a drink.
When like churro and Avernus.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What?
He said he was sweating like a pig, so.
Oh yes, Churro. You know, I bet Churro has like a really nasty BO to him now.
I'm pretty
Like
sure we
an
all
oddly-
smell
Like an
gnarly.
oddly human BO,
I'm
right?
pretty sure not one of us has ever applied deodorant.
Yeah, I don't think it's been invented.
Okay, is
True.
this better?
Yes, that sounds more like it.
Great. For some reason, it was just attached as headphones and not a headset.
Oh,
So
Yep.
I just unplugged it and replugged it back in. All right, cool.
that'll do.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do.
Jeff is making a drink.
That'll do.
Dan's over here now, being a donkey.
From Shrek.
I know where it's from.
Okay.
Donkey!
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Team's giving me a really strange look right now. I don't know if I should be worried or not.
Probably.
Fine.
Well, the reference I was making with that'll do, pig was not from Shrek.
No, I'll do pig
No.
swamp, babe. I know.
Okay, but that'll do, donkey. Dude, Thumper's going ham on this horn.
Man,
So
all
that
the
buffalo
pork
horn
references.
Yeah.
Going to town. Just gonna nom 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 nom.
For as stinky as his breath is, he still has some really strong teeth. I mean, I know that seems like, yeah.
Why did I get the pipe? Because the pipe is how I close all the other vents in the apartment for the AC besides the one in here.
So now we know the mystery of the bleeding bathroom. It was Nevin with the pipe.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
on Erica's hair.
Okay.
Real talk. I might put the little dragon from that story in the Cosmic Bazaar.
Yeah, he should be. Just random chance that when you get change that you get
Uh-huh.
that.
Would purchase again.
Okay, so now we're all good. Everybody's all set up. We're all Gucci. Aphelion, as you're riding Mooncolor, or are you still riding Mooncolor? I guess.
Well, Moon Color I think is in the back of the train right now as we're moving out.
Yeah, Lulu flies in there with him, and kind of like snuggles up and like lands on his back, kind of rustles his mane, and you hear them speaking in like Celestial back and forth to each other. Nothing of any real significance, just kind of like, where are you from? Who are you? And he's just like, I'm a unicorn and I've been in a ball for the last 100 of years or more. But she seems to have some sort of affinity for him for sure. I mean, it's another Celestial down here in the Nine Hells. So yeah, you guys load up the war machines, jump back in them, and which is our first destination? Where are you guys gonna go first?
Since we don't know where his mom's at, I assume we head to Red Ruth, and she can always tell us where she's at.
I feel like I want to have the war machine tracker be your. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that to be your. I want that to be your fucking party token.
Oh, I thought that was a Deku nut at first.
Deku nut.
Nut.
Travel by nut.
Travel by nut.
Nut travel.
Welcome to hell. You'll cover distance on nuts.
All right, so you guys were up at the Demon Zapper. Were they all? I need to make sure that this is drawing, and then we're good to go. So now I can just move around like freely. Cool. So party is there, and off you guys head towards Red Ruths, the Bone Brambles.
The Bone Brambles, yes. But...
All right, Mr. Leader heading off in his dune buggy. Sonya, give me 2d10, please.
I'm sorry. Wait, we're going to the we're heading towards the bone in the nut.
That's right.
Yes. All right. So Sonya, your deft knowledge of Avernus and its wastelands, you remember these hills and these hollows, and you make your way in that general direction. As you rise over a blasted hill, you look down in the hazy distance, and you see that the groves of red trees with their white trunks, and the memories of what happened within. Pull up, and you remember where the entrance is, where you find that kind of opening, that little tree tunnel that leads deeper within the Bone Brambles. You leave the cars out there, and the forest beckons you inside with its weird creaks sounding almost like the groans of those dryads that you know are entrapped and entombed in these trees. So, all three vehicles are parked outside, the Golden Vice, the Uncrashable 2, and the Soul Train. Are you all heading in there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Trudeau's coming along. He's not staying in the cart.
Okay, so everybody and all go in there. Mooncolor hesitates as he exits the Soul Train, looks up at it, and speaks to you, Aphelion. This looks a little bit strange. Why are we going here? These trees give me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, there's a hag that lives in these woods, and she can help us with information.
He gives you a squinty eye, and he says, Hags. I remember hags. Hags eat things like me and like her. He points his horn over at Lulu, who's just kind of like flapping lazily there, and she speaks back, shakes her head, and goes, "Oh no! The Red Ruth didn't eat me the last time I was here." The horse plops his ass down like a dog sitting, and looks at you, Aphelion, and just goes, "I don't wanna. Hags eat unicorns."
Right. Well, you're welcome to stay in the Soul Train. If you'd like.
He kind of like looks around. Like, we get a shot of him like looking over the distance and seeing one of the flying fortresses, one of Zerial's flying fortresses, like cutting its way across the wastelands. You promise that she's not gonna eat me?
If she tries, we'll kill her.
Alright, give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. I should be alright at these.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So he looks back to you, looks back over at kind of it's like the, infernal lightning clouds, a meteor falling out of the cloudy sky and hitting somewhere, impacting beyond the hills. I'd rather be with you, I think. Just protect me and make sure she doesn't eat me, alright?
You got it.
Alright, so the party moves into the Bone Brambles. remembering these strange trees with the sap like red blood, the leaves.
Is Mooncolor just the horse from Tangled?
Yes, for sure.
100%. Yeah. Just making sure.
Dog horse unicorn. All right.
Yes.
So yeah, you make your way through the bone brambles. Who's in the lead right now?
I guess it's gonna be me again, because that's where I go.
Sonya flexes his chest, stretches, does the neck crack. All right, moving on in there. I need everyone.
I'll go with.
You'll go with Sonya?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as you
I
go
will
in there,
take it
I'm the
through.
brains, he's the brawn.
I need everybody to roll me a survival check, but you can all roll advantage as you've been through the bone brambles once.
All right. I am very sure.
Good thing that advantage. Also, I need to change my name.
Well,
God,
all right.
with advantage, these are not good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. They're okay.
I clicked on it.
They're like
Oh, there we go.
average. Nice.
Okay, very nice. So
Took
with Hamon's help there. Hamon, what about this makes you do it so much? Is there something drawing you to Red Ruth?
I think the Hamon has had when they left last time, took a very careful look at the terrain because he knew he wanted to be back. So this is something he's been preparing for.
Okay.
And remembering, going through his mind, kind of like, okay, we turned here, we did this is how we got through time.
Sounds good to me.
He's got a good memory. He's a smart dude.
And I'm just also imagining, the fact that you have freaking Mooncolor, this large unicorn, just kind of like, like over your shoulder, Aphelion, just like, these trees are spooky. I don't like them. Oh. And he just kind of like, almost has his head like on your shoulder in fright.
I am giving like pats to neck and like calming.
Yeah, there's like a creak from the wood as he. What is that? Oh no, it's okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. So I'll bring you guys over the bone brambles. You don't get lost in there, which is good. So you guys arrive at the center of the bone brambles, making your way through the twisted, dark, narrow walkways, and you find yourself once again outside that vile hut made of bits and pieces of body parts. And as soon as Mooncolor sees that, he starts to kind of like turn around. Oh no! Look! Those are parts. Those are body parts. Oh no!
Don't worry. You're made of body parts too.
What?
Just kind of turn around and like, yep, that makes sense.
Aphelion, do you say anything to him?
It's natural state of the life cycle. Things die, trees eat them. That's just how it goes. Yeah.
Don't forget, sometimes hags also eat the things too.
Yeah, true.
And sometimes.
Anyways, point being, things die and other things eat them. That's just how life goes.
You better protect me.
Yep, you got it.
Here though, he's speaking, or the horse is speaking common now.
I don't think it knows common. I think it's
just speaking celestial the entire time. So that's why Aphelion is the point of communication here.
Okay. And that time I look back, just, are you having a good talk with your angel horse? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's nervous about the trees.
The horse is nervous about the trees? Not the pile of bones of the hut that we're about to go into?
Or the fact that it's been like 100 years?
It doesn't like
a battery for a giant bug zapper. That's probably pretty disconcerting.
Yeah, it's not happy with any of it.
Find a horse counselor when we get back.
Understandable.
Yeah, just keep your horse in line, please. I do not want to have to try to explain
Keep your horse in line.
First of all, he's a unicorn. And second of all, I'm not going to keep him in line. He's sentient. That's not like, like a dumb animal.
Yeah,
I kind of give like a unconvinced side eye to it as I say that.
I mean, I've kept other humans in line before too, other sentient beings. That's not a problem. Just my point is trying to make sure he's behaved, so not make a big scene for us when we're trying to speak with Red Ruth. That is all.
And speaking of which, you now arrive at her grisly hut, the entrails and dripping mess of a roof there. You can see where she has repaired it after the last time, after the semi-disaster of last time, where the the undead living tree, ripped the roof off and threw it around, as well as
I don't think the order makes it any better.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
it
it's
does.
always weird.
So
English is weird like that.
you step up close, and the grisly door made out of bones and bits and pieces of flesh is closed right now. You do see a light emanating from inside, though, a low, dull, flickering light.
Knock, knock. We're back.
Yeah, with a kind of wet, moist sound, Aphelion hits the door. Bits of little spray of blood from.
No,
one of
I
the
said
pieces.
knock, knock because I wasn't going to touch that shit.
Well done.
Mhm.
Knock, open up the door. It's real.
She opens up the door.
Is
No,
it real?
The door opens up, and from within you hear,
Come in, come in, come in. Who is it again?
It's Aphelion and Hamon and Glimmer and Sonya and Flipsis.
The folks who paid for my bath. Oh, yeah. Come on in, come on in, come on in.
And Lulu, and also Mooncolor now.
Ooh, what?
Mooncolor.
We brought a horse.
there's a
Yeah.
there's a splash. There's a sound of like liquid, like, and you hear like basically the sound of like somebody getting out of a bath, and then rushing to the door, pulling on some robes over what looks to be a still kind of semi-wet body with what looks to be blood running off of her. Red Ruth comes kind of like stumbling out of the door.
Huh? What? I was in the middle of my... Huh? What do you say? Horse? What?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Her eyes go wide, and she goes,
Oh, you've brought me a present.
No. Well, first of all, we figure you probably have some ability to get back to the Fae, yeah?
she narrows her eyes at you.
Yeah? But what's
Mooncolor here.
Hmm?
What's in it for you? Well, we can pay
Yeah.
you.
Pay? You got...
Yeah.
What do you
I'll
got?
give you another bath if you want. Like,
Yeah, we could pay for another bath. That's another option. Then also, like, we were, wondering about, maybe breaking a contract. Another one.
So many requests. My brain, I was just asleep in the bloodbath, and now you woke me up and...
That's really dangerous.
Yeah, you shouldn't sleep in the bath.
Did you say bloodbath?
I hope you weren't smoking in there too.
Were you
Yes,
also
and
making
my
toast?
toaster was and my toaster was next to it.
I was making
bloodbath.
bath toast, of course.
No, it was just a soak. It was just a soak. I do it all the time. Jeez.
Seriously,
Yes,
bath
I did
toaster?
and I did say bloodbath. It's how I remain so youthful, Mr. Hamon.
It really shows. It really shows.
I've heard of such thing before. I just I'd never see
I
it.
gotta say, you don't look a day over 200.
Oh, you're so sweet, Aphelion, darling. Oh. Okay, so multiple requests. Let me wrap my old lady brain around it. This lovely piece of unicorn meat wants to go back to his little home of the Feywild. Can't handle it here in Avernus. Boo-hoo. Fine, you can pay me and I'll send him back. Also, contracts? More? Who the heck has been signing more contracts here?
I mean,
I feel like three people eye each other just back and forth.
Yeah,
Just
just...
first, Aphelion.
What was that?
I'd say, why don't you speak first?
Right. There was somebody I know who made a contract with the devil in order not to die, but as soon as he does die, his soul will be forfeit to that devil.
Hypothetically, he or she. We do not know this.
Yeah, yes, it's a hypothetical. Don't worry about it.
You make it sound like you want to break our deal, Aphelion. That's not gonna fly. Red Ruth doesn't know how to break this type of deal. You're shit out of luck.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
That's internal, right? That's
Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
for
I say that internal, and I'm like, just remember that I can sit on you at any point.
That's what you say out
Nice.
I say that in my head. I say that in my
loud.
head.
I was about to say Red Ruth, and you're like,
Yeah, dog.
No,
Well, and
Eyeball in them
that
cheeks.
was too Gargoth. Too Gargoth.
understood.
Weird warlock pact.
The Gargoth
Yeah.
is like, ooh.
So Red Ruth looks at you, Ophelia, and she says, "I'll have to take a sample of, well, put it bluntly, gotta take a sample of your blood, figure out what you got going." Okay.
Right. I take my sword and I cut my hand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What do you need?
Oh, Jesus! Wait, I gotta get. Give me a second. What? Hold up. Staunch it. Put a hand on it. Let me.
She runs
I put
back
a
into her
hand on
hut. She
it.
runs back into her hut through the like entrail what are those things called? The doors open. What are those things that there was like the hippies would hang on their doorways?
Hippie curtains.
Like the
That's what I
bead
call it.
curtains.
Yeah. It's like hippie bead curtains, but it's like intestines and finger bones.
It's very attractive. Yeah.
What's your freezer?
Yeah.
It's apparently called a portiere.
So more like
You
dairy
push him to the side whenever
I
it's
got-
like the
I
intestines
got
all falls out.
Yeah. So she comes rushing back out with a fairly filthy wooden bowl. She looks in it, licks her hand, rubs on the inside of it, cleans it out, and she's like, it's sanitary enough. Here you go. Come on.
I love that magic is like camping clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I put blood in bowl.
Okay. She says,
Yeah, a little bit more. Okay.
that should be good. Give me a Constitution save, Aphelion.
Okay.
To fight whatever disease is on the bowl.
Actually, pretty decent.
+4 from Sonya. So
Yep.
you basically staunch the wound before you take any actual like physical damage from it. So, well, actually, just you'll take 1 point of damage from a precision cut on yourself. So she looks in the bowl and she says,
Give me a moment. I gotta. You all can come in if you want. Place is pretty clean. I'll drain the bath. Give me a second.
She goes inside. You hear the.
I look to Lulu and, in common to her, say, "Can you keep an eye on Moon Color for me?"
Yeah, Mooncolor is just like sitting there, like doing the scared horse stance of like legs splayed out, like on either side.
Yep.
Aw.
It's like, and Lulu goes over, flies over there, and starts speaking in Celestial to Mooncolor. She's like,
There. Everything is gonna be okay. Aphelion will get you home. He promised.
so inside Red Ruth's hut, he sits kind of around this rickety-looking wooden table with mismatched legs, stains on it, and gouge marks in it.
Just, give me 1 moment. I need to.
And she looks at the blood, stares at it.
Oh.
He tilts the bowl up, takes a swig of it, does the sommelier wine tasting thing.
Love it.
Spits it out.
Well, you're kind of screwed, but it's an unusual contract because there's no physical contract that you sign. It's with that thing that is in your shield. And as long as he's captured in there and that shield still exists, well, the contract still exists as well. So
All
I
right.
believe it's a catch-22.
So I just have to let him out and destroy the shield.
What happens if you just kill the pit fiend?
That's fine as well.
Okay, well, there we go. So we've got two options then. Either we kill Gargoth, and then in my head I say nothing personal.
Personnel.
Nothing personal.
You can fucking try. I will be dancing on your corpse. Your soul is still mine, Aphelion.
Right. Or I can just never die. I think both of those are reasonable.
I think your plan B seems a little bit more reasonable at this point. I do not think we want to try to fight a pit fiend.
No,
here
not
in
right
the-
now. But I
No.
don't plan to die anytime soon. I'm sure there will be a point in my life where we have reached enough power to kill a pit fiend.
Or rich enough to hire someone who can.
Exactly.
I might know. I might know a guy.
Oh, by the way,
let me call my pit fiend guy.
I guess now is as good a time as any. I survived the whole thing because I made a deal with Gargoth.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah,
Red Ruth
I figured you
Red
got
Ruth
it.
is just sitting there like more like an audience member of Maury or like just yeah, just sitting there, fingers steepled, kind of like pushes the bowl of blood to the side and just sits there and kind of like leans back, enjoying the moment. She's like, "Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just listening. Go on. Tell him about the lovely little deal you made."
Oh, I mean, it's simple. I live now, and when I die, my soul is his. That's really all it comes down to. And I mean, it's pretty simple to just, not die.
Oh yeah. Very.
So, I'm not worried about it.
It's very much the second easiest thing to do in the world, other than die.
Yeah. And I've done a pretty good job at it so far.
You're down once.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so far in your entire life, you've only died one time.
I didn't
You're
actually
alive.
die. I didn't die. I'm alive,
I'm pretty
aren't
sure if we got his contract or whatever he was asking for, his angry-looking claw thing, pretty sure you had to die for that to work. So, but this may just be semantics at this point. So,
No, I think he just needed my life force. There's nothing about me having more life force than he needed. I just happened to have the life force of double of what he needed.
I'm not following the logic.
I don't think.
So you're saying is we could have sacrificed like 20 goats instead?
I don't think that would have worked. Because I don't think goats are inherently good.
How dare you?
Are you saying you're better than goats?
Cletus somewhere in the
I'm
distance.
saying goats live in very neutral territory.
Cletus in the distant agrees. If not,
Cletus in the distance tries to headbutt a wall and misses.
Cletus, you couldn't headbutt a barn.
Shit, I was gonna try that next, but we shall see.
Don't worry, it's fine.
And if you say so, your soul.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I have the utmost faith in some of you.
Side-eyeing again.
Ruth looks over and takes.
Were you looking at me when you said that?
I was not looking at anybody in particular on purpose.
So, Ruth looks around and she says, "All right, so you can, destroy the shield somehow, do whatever you need to do there, but, yeah, until either that guy in the shield or the shield itself is destroyed, tough cookies. But, is there anything else I can, do for you?"
Just while we're on the subject, if you were to have anyone's blood, could you see what contracts they have and what needs to be broken? Or done
Oh,
in order
of
to break them?
course. Yeah, that's my specialty.
Alright, just keep that in mind.
Yep.
No
Hamon,
particular reason.
you had something, right? Hamon?
I was to say also on this sort of topic. I do not know if I need to really ask your help of how to break such a contract, but I could use your help to try to find a certain someone. And if my blood is what you need, I can provide.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys are asking quite a lot of me, so you're saying you need to transport that piece of meat outside back to the Feywild, and then you need to and then I need to do another blood reading.
I'll tell
Oh,
you,
my
Ruthie,
coin
baby.
purse, my
Okay.
soul coin purse
Ah,
is feeling
all right.
really light about now.
Can I insight check her on sending the unicorn home? Is she gonna send it to like a prison?
Oh yeah, pocket dimensions to eat it later.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one because my insight's not the best.
Unicorn gulag.
Oh.
Oh, no.
I mean, you know that she has, she's a similar creature. She's a similar make and model to Mad Maggie. And, you know that Maggie, you've seen Maggie, or, Glimmer has actually experienced Maggie sending, or going back to the Feywild. And, though Ruth seems to be hungrily looking at Mooncolor, it does seem that she's truthful in the fact that she'll send him back home.
All right. Good enough for me.
If you're trying to drive a bargain and we have to talk costs, this is very understandable. This is how things are done. But I want to have two quotes from you. One, just a blood reading, and two, with a contract annual.
Cool. Oh, shit. Okay.
Annulment? I'm so good with the commandant.
You also got a contract?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's one that goes back long ways. It's a long story. It's not nearly as exciting as the Pit Fiend, at least not as far as I'm aware. But if you can tell me at least where this...
Wait a minute. What if we told Lucille about Histaka being back, and then unleashed him in front of her?
I mean, maybe she's kind of into that thing, though.
Yeah, that's true. But if she isn't,
wait,
she'll
Lucille's
probably
doctor was
Gargoth.
Don't you dare do that. Don't you fucking dare do that.
He says not to do it, so I think this is our plan.
Unless you want to see some nasty pit fiend sex, you know what I'm saying?
I think she'll probably kill him. Maybe fuck him first, but definitely gonna kill him.
No Black Widow technique.
Yeah. Yo, praying mantis 1-2.
Death by snoo is a glorious death.
Honestly, he's on board too. So
spongy and weak.
Wait. So you want to do what he wants to do?
Yeah, maybe
Don't you
that's
think
what
that's
he
kind of
wants
weird
him
now.
to want.
Yeah, I know. I'm conflicted, but we'll talk to Lucille if we ever get the chance and be like, hey, you know that Gargoth guy? Do you want him dead? Because we can help you do that.
Also, how are we going to have that conversation with Lucille?
If it comes up, it'll come up. I'm not saying we go out of our way to find Lucille. Just, if it happens.
I'm not saying I should suggest this, but it should definitely be done in front of a live studio audience. Start
Jerry.
I mean,
Jerry.
maybe if we find that Rashid guy that you were talking about, he was her lieutenant or whatever, maybe it leads up the chain,
Or we could, bring him to him for, like a bounty or something.
Maybe.
But I need to make sure he's dead.
My ears perk up when you say bounty.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll figure it out as we
I
go.
give two shits
Right.
about
So,
it.
please, Miss Ruth, what would the cost?
All right. Well, so what do you need from me, my wizard friend? Blood reading, contract.
Yes, I want to know the price of the two. One.
Package deal. Give me 3 soul coins.
And then how much to get our friend Mooncolor home?
Oh, I said package deal. Give me 3 soul coins.
Oh, got
Includes
it. 3 soul
round
coins. Oh.
round trip fare or one-way ticket to the Feywild.
That seems quite reasonable. I think we can probably afford such a thing. It might be a bit of a stretch, but I think we can do it. The only other thing I want to ask before we make any deal is, have you heard the name Vasago?
She shakes her head.
No, doesn't ring any bells.
Good. Okay, that means he's probably not nearly as powerful as any other P-Fiend. Okay. I'm fine with this deal, if everyone else is.
I have no objection.
Now, of course, there's no contracts signed with this. It's just a transaction.
Yes. Naturally.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we get 3 soul coins together? I guess I'm
It's a
trying
bit
to...
tough, but I think we
Yeah.
can manage.
Okay, I've been carrying these two for a very long time.
You got
will
two?
put one of
I
my
don't
coins in.
I check my pockets and pretend like I'm struggling to find one.
All right, I'm holding mine here. We need to find 2 more if you guys can somehow scrape these
I
ones
think I
together.
have 3.
I think I saw Churro chewing on one earlier.
Yeah, I think I've a spare one.
Guys, I like whisper who's closest to me. Whoever's closest to me, I'm whispering
Sonya.
over.
Ruth
Right,
is.
I'm like,
Ruth lean into Ruth.
Oh.
Guys, I only have 10 coins.
okay, so I don't know what the ultimate decision was, but in my pockets right now, I've got 66.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
So I don't know what my actual count is.
I think last we discussed, a few of us kept a handful on us.
I think we have
are-
20, 25 between the vehicles, and then we...
I'm like 39 or 40 or something with
Right,
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
What?
No, we got...
That sounds wildly inaccurate. What do you got? Fucking crazy.
It's like 95 or something, right?
No, we
have-
have...
I'm pretty
No,
sure
we had like I think Ruth had like 54, and then we had 25 between all of the vehicles.
You came out of it. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. You guys came out of the ordeal.
At
of,
one point in time,
at
I
one
had
po-
66 coins.
Sure. You came out of the ordeal of the Soul Train heist with 112 coins. You spent the total of. Look back on this because you could figure out this soul coin arrangement. Spent a total of 23 plus 2 is 25. It's an additional 5 is 30. 31, 32. You spent 32 coins. So, yeah, so you spent 32 coins on repairs and miscellaneous stuff at the Fort Knucklebone. I have written down here that you left 49 coins with Mad Maggie in the bank. How many coins does the party have?
31. Come on, guys, get your math heads.
Get your math heads? Did you say?
Math.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I checked out like a third of the way through that.
I can say right now, on me, I have 2. I do know this.
Guys, 112 minus 25, minus 32 is 80.
80.
80
And then
minus 49 is 31.
Yep. So I think we have
such a weird number.
I think we have 25 in the vehicles, and then the rest are on people.
We also burned a couple with the soul
We have
cannon.
6 total.
Yeah, we
That was included in what we spent.
No.
No?
As if it wasn't, we had to read.
Well,
No, you
I'm
stuck
gonna
2.
blame-
You've stuck 2 in the soul cannon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, okay, so we have 29 on hand.
And then I
between the
spent
vehicles
2 in
and
my
the
deal.
person. We have 27 on hand between the vehicles and the.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm writing this number down somewhere.
So somehow
I,
we give
Jesus.
her 3, and now we have 24 on hand.
24 on
between
hand.
us and the vehicles.
Okay.
Let's say 5 in each of the vehicles and maybe 2 on the.
Let's not worry about where they're located or anything like that, because that thing just gets
Okay.
confusing. I'm just going to keep account of, yes, you have 24 on the party right now.
24 on
some
the party.
capacity.
Got it.
After giving her 3.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say 66 in my pouch, not controlled by the DM.
Get that out of there.
Because he was controlling the character.
No, I wasn't. I'm not controlling your fucking inventory. There's no fucking way.
After that,
Managing your gold and whatnot.
But that means I still had 66 soul coins.
Yeah, they're going to be gone any moment. I know it.
We get the cars broken into while we're talking to someone.
And now we're down to 4.
We're just all sitting here talking while somebody's rifling through Eclipsus's pockets.
Yeah.
Just none of us are paying any mind to it.
They quick load as soon as we notice them.
There, I corrected the error.
Alright, so
I already
3 coins?
asshole.
Soul coins. 0! None! You get nothing!
I literally
You
already
lose.
24.
Lose! Okay, so Red Ruth takes the 3 coins, and she sticks them in the pouch by her side, and she says, okay, we got the flight for the pony boy outside, but come on, wizard boy, give me your hand. I need some of your blood, unless you want to do it yourself.
I think this is maybe for... I'll do it myself. This is maybe fitting. I'll pull out the dancing dagger, and I'll use that to make the cut.
Okay, give me a Constitution save.
Okay. I am very constitutional. Oh, yes.
Watching all my friends cut themselves.
Yeah, +4. Yeah, just whoa. Yeah, there's a good gout of blood as you cut yourself a little bit deeper than you intended, but still, you take 1 damage.
Okay.
As she like goes, whoa, he's so eager, and she like takes the bowl, grabs another bowl off the shelf, different bowl, can't mix blood, and catches your blood and grabs your hand, drags you over the table, just lets you drip some of the blood and fill it up as you kind of start to go a little bit dizzy, and she goes, okay, that's good. So, what'd you say? What's the name? Vasago?
Vasago. I'm not too familiar with what kind of demon or what kind of devil he is.
Vasago. Okay, got it. Okay.
So she leans in, and starts kind of looking at the blood, sifting it back and forth. She gives it the same sort of like.
Oh, interesting. Well, Vasago, that guy. Well, based on the tannins in your blood, there is a interesting Narzugon. I didn't think Narzugons would make deals with the wizarding types, but yes, he does.
Do I know what a Narzugon is from studies and whatnot? Are we seeing them?
You've killed one, actually.
Yeah. But what were they? I can't remember as the
They're
player.
basically like they're the riders of the nightmares. They are the kind of like
that dude.
Yeah. So you killed Haruman, but there's other ones who are around. They're basically the cavalry of the infernal armies.
Right. Okay. I see. It was not a contract you would probably normally see a devil, so that makes sense. It may not be one of the normal type.
Oh yeah, and do you remember? Like, I don't remember if we discussed this. What was the contract type?
Oh, like how it was written?
Yeah.
It was written.
Was it just like a parchment contract?
Yeah, it was in a book or a parchment next to, because in the basement of the college.
Got it.
So I think
so it's not one of like the special ones. It's not the the baby doll. It's not the infernal wretch. It's not the molten tablet that Glimmer summoned. Okay, so she looks at you and she goes, yes, and he interesting. He's paranoid. This Vasago keeps it on himself. Doesn't trust anybody else with it. Seems that he is one of those devils that doesn't like to hide away his contracts.
See, so that at least makes it easier to find. But in terms of annulling such a thing, is it within your ability, or so we have to go find him ourselves?
See, that's the beautiful thing about these ink and paper contracts. When you sign one of those, quite simple. All you need to do, burn the scroll.
You see, Hamon has been very serious faces. All of them just kind of crack a smile. It's like, well, if you're looking for something to burn, that is something I am quite capable of. So if that is the way to burn or to end this thing, I think all you need to know is perhaps where we might find to give this guy how you say house call.
Oh, I have no idea where he is. I'm gonna have to try to find him though.
Do you have any way of giving me an image of what he may look like? Because I do not remember. I was very scared at the time. Or any. I
don't think you even remember seeing. Yeah, like I don't. In your instance, I would doubt that this an armored Narzugon would appear in the basement library or like in the basement of this college.
Yeah,
probably a different form. They take different forms when they're on the material plane in order to make these deals. And the other thing too is that it may not have even been him. A lot of times, infernal deals can work in a way where an agent if he's a powerful enough devil, an agent of his can make the deal for him, or even just like a messenger.
And it's definitely not like sophomore year Hamon was going to even deal with a simple devil at that point. So.
All right. Well, she looks at you and she says, "It's tough to say. You know his name. That's a start, right?"
Yeah, sure. I can try to look, and I have ways of trying to scry on these sort of folk, but. Can you confirm he's at least on Avernus, or is he deeper in?
He is on Avernus. I wouldn't be able to get that much of a detail on him if he was elsewhere. So he's here on Avernus. He fights in the infernal armies against the Abyssal Tide. So that's something.
Noted. All right, I will. Well, I appreciate your help with this, and now I have some place to start. So I will keep this in mind.
All right. Anybody else need some blood readings or any sort of thing? I got blood facials. If anybody wants that.
Reaches beneath. She reaches to the wall and pulls off what looked to be just like a face. She goes,
look, facial.
Ooh. Sorry. Hag humor. A little bit off color.
If nothing else, He looks to you, Aphelion. If you're ready to send that lovely pony back to its home, we can do that.
Yep, let's do it.
Once again, eyes the room. Anybody else have anything else for her? As she kind of waits a beat for people to voice anything.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I think that was the only thing I had. Unless we wanted to... we could have asked her about... Sorry, I'm looking through my notes.
Oh, just out of curiosity, Ruth, you said with like paper contracts, you just rip them up and that ends it. Where on like the tier list of contracts between psychic contracts and paper would a molten tablet fall? Just out of curiosity.
She smiles and she says,
Well, that's a little bit, that one's spicy. So, you put your hands on that contract to seal it, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, if the left hands... Well, if you place your left hands on that contract again, the hands and the contract are destroyed. Voids the contract.
Strangely simple.
You gotta not want your left hand, though, because that thing's fucked.
Oh.
yeah, literally,
Huh.
she explains to you that because as you use your left hands, if the left hands of both the devil and whoever it is, or the folks who struck the deal are severed and placed into the handprints, the hands and the contract are destroyed.
Okay.
It's a little bit more brutal.
Echoes
the,
of the Pact Life.
the hand is also destroyed, or just the contract?
Oh, the hands and the contract are destroyed.
Okay, because we have that ring or that bracelet of whatever his name is that lets you just remove your hand.
I forgot we had that.
I mean, yes, but still, hand is destroyed.
Yeah, hand go bye-bye.
You need a rune that replaces your head or hand.
Lets it grow back. True. So she looks at the rest of the party. She looks at you, Sonya.
Think from you, big boy?
I think I need you to read my blood. It's pretty good blood. Nah.
Oh, okay.
She gestures to the wall behind her.
Got some fresh potions here if you guys need them. Soul coin
Ooh,
each.
what you got?
Oh, it works.
It's the same thing. If you're looking for more potions, she has up to uncommon potions here on the wall.
How much is a potion of like giant strength or some sort of strength potion?
Oh, yeah. So we looked at this last time. Give me a quick second, because that's fairly easy to find.
Yeah.
So potion up to rarity, uncommon. Hill giant strength. That's one. It's one coin.
That sounds good.
But what about of other giant strength?
She doesn't have them, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, I will
Hill
take
giants
one.
end up down here.
Okay, so down to now 23 coins as you hand over one of those, and she gives you a oddly red-tinged potion of hill giant strength.
Hill giant or hell giant?
Hill giant.
Oh.
With hill crossed out, it says hill instead.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so you grab that, and then also obviously your head. You gotta we gotta hear your boy.
That's right, brother. Got me in that hill giant strength. That's that good shit.
Man, is it like cheating to use supplements?
I heard those make your balls smaller.
PEDs.
Everybody needs the edge, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Okay, there are other you do have other potions here if you're interested. Obviously with the most, like, it goes up to uncommon. So water breathing, a potion of resistance, a potion of poison, potion of growth, potion of greater healing, potion of fire breath, oil of slipperiness, Eh? Filter of love. And a potion of animal friendship. And then just common potions are healing and potion of climbing.
And was it 1 soul coin for the
Any of these.
any of those?
She does have, and I'm sorry, she does have rare potions, but those are 2 coin.
Ooh, I'm listening.
Oh.
So would you have gone for a stone giant strength potion, Sonya, for 2?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, so 22 coin.
I thought we were making a
Stone upgrade. I could upsell you on a stone giant.
Wait, so it's
make a
up
big
to
scene
rare,
about
right?
It is
scraping
up to
together
rare,
3 coins.
yes.
Now we're just like, oh yeah, let's buy all
So could be a fire giant potion.
Which one's...
Stone and fire are rare.
Okay, so Sonya, roll me. Let's just roll a d20. See what you get here.
Yep.
Oh, how good it be?
Use your inspiration. Ah.
It's gonna be the stone giant. Yeah.
Or frost. They're the same. Frost and stone are the same strength.
I feel like stone for Sonya is good.
Yeah,
Stone
makes
is
sense.
Do we have a frost giant strength potion?
Do we?
I feel like somebody
We got
purchased one
like, a
last
long
time.
I thought we like found it on like a corpse or something a long time ago. Like in El Terrell.
I do have a potion of giant strength. I don't know what giant it is. It just says giant strength, though.
It's probably frost, because I think I remember that as well. Which means you have 2 potions of frost giant strength now.
Very nice.
Sure do.
Dude, you gotta chug those more often.
I know.
Yeah, let me look and see what it was. Acolytes.
Oh no! Don't tell Sonya
Double-
that we could
Double
we
dip it.
Double dose it.
No, don't tell Sonya that we could get a filter of love.
Yeah.
But it's just me.
Yeah, he is a filter of love. Okay, yeah, no, you do have now. You should just mark 2 giant or potions of giant strength. 1 frost, 1 stone. They're both basically the same. They'll up your strength to 23, I believe, for the duration of its time. Anybody else want any other potions? We got potions of heroism, potion of gaseous form, potion of invulnerability, potion of mind reading.
Potion of invulnerability is only rare.
Ah,
Where's the effect on that one?
I think it's
Potion of invulnerability is for 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
Oh, okay. So it's a resistance versus immunity.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an the naming. There's a little bit of a naming
What was
issue
the
with that one.
The gaseous form, does that turn you into like, the vape cloud thing?
Yes.
And what was the mechanic on that again? I can't remember because I remember Jerry had that. But
Wait. The gaseous form, like you turn into a vape cloud?
Yes, but you can't do anything.
But you're immune to damage, right?
Potion of gaseous form. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of gaseous form, which is you transform willing creature into a cloud for the duration, into a vape cloud. Yes. The spell ends with the creature drops to 0 hit points. An incorporeal creature can't be affected. While in this form, the target's only method of movement is flying of 10 feet. The target can enter and occupy a space. Resistance to non-magical damage, has advantage on stealth, dex, cons throws. The target can pass through the walls. They can't talk or manipulate. You cannot talk or manipulate objects, and any objects you carry or were holding are dropped. Otherwise, yeah. And you can't attack or cast spells. 0 use really, other than than to get through somewhere.
Yeah, never mind. I thought it
have
made like
advantage on stealth checks. Who's like, hey, that cloud over there is looking kind of funny.
Basically, this is all about getting into Strad von Zarovich's castle, where he's just like, what's that spooky cloud? Oh, that's just, that's the spooky cloud. That's the mist that's in our castle. Don't worry about it.
It's just like, he just walks by every morning on his way to get his blood coffee.
Yeah.
And just sees that mist cloud, and he's just like, hey, bud, and the mist cloud waves back.
Casually waves back as it's going back into the... Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if that's all you guys are going to take, Ruth walks out into the...
sorry, I will take 1 coin for the greater healing.
Okay.
I'll do 2 coins for the potion of invulnerability. Because that seems really good for a
sitting at
tank.
19, so pot of embalm.
And that takes my last full coin that I have on myself.
Okay, and then you said greater healing. Was that what it is?
The 1 coin one for the greater healing, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
I will spend 1 to get the hill giant strength, so it's just a 1.
You guys are all gonna be fucking... It's gonna be the end of that Rick and Morty episode with...
It even is a devil, so...
Yeah, X gonna give it to you. Yeah. Okay, so you guys are at 18 currently. Sounds good. Alright. So you guys head outside, and Ruth looks to the group of you, and she says, "Well, this ticket's got enough room for all of you if you're willing to jump on. I want to make sure that that my end of the bargain stands good."
Yeah, I think that sounds good
So
to me.
we can go see the Feywild.
Yeah, I've never been to the Feywild. That should be an interesting adventure.
Do you think we should maybe find Smiler?
And before you can even say
We've been in cahoots with people
there's she snaps her hands, and it's as it says, plane shift. You and up to eight willing creatures. So yeah, it's
Dang.
yeah. So she says, "Hold hands," and you guys, we just have the shot of everybody holding hands, and then Mooncolor is like on its hind legs, holding hands with Lulu and with Felion.
Disney style.
Yeah.
I do make sure that I'm not holding hands with Ruth.
No, she's holding hands definitely with Sonya and probably Hamon. Yeah, there's a flash as you guys are pulled through what feels like a wormhole, your stomach sinking into the floor as it almost like drops out beneath you. I would definitely feel like that's like teleportation and plane shift would probably feel like that, like you're in the Tower of Terror at Disneyland, right? And all of a sudden it's just like and everything just drops out from beneath you, and you're just falling through what seems like an endless drop, and then suddenly you land, not with any force of you guys falling on your legs crumpling beneath you, but just kind of like suddenly you're there, and Lulu throws up.
Does it come out
rainbows? Red sparkles.
It's like the anime vomit.
Yeah, no, it's the gnome vomit from
Got real quiet.
Whatchamacallit? Was it gnome vomit?
You got a gnome.
Vomit? There it is. Yeah, this. From Gravity
Vomit?
Falls.
Who? Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and you guys are surrounded, or you find yourself in a dappled grove. The stars are overhead. Fireflies are flitting from tree to tree. It's a complete like whiplash of sensations in terms of where you've been for the last few months, however it's been. You don't know what time it is down here in Avernus, but all of you are now like, ankle deep in waving grass. Trees are reaching up towards the night sky around you. You see from behind a tree like a strange creature that you don't even recognize. What looks to be maybe a fawn or some sort of satyr, like hops around and disappears back into the forest. Ruth cracks her knuckles, looks around, and just goes,
"Ah! It's so disgusting here. You can see why I moved to Avernus, can't you? Ugh.
You were here before?
Yeah. This is where I grew up, and God, I couldn't stand the place. It's so saccharine and just so.
And as you like turn around, you just see Mooncolor just prancing around in the grass, like jumping around, rolling around like a dog in the grass. Oh, I'm home. I don't know how long it's been since I felt the wind of the Feywild, the grass of the Feywild, and takes a big bite of the grass. The grass of the Feywild tastes so good. Lulu recovers her senses and kind of like looks around as well, her eyes going wide. Glimmer, you've been to the Feywild with Maggie. Elian, what's your reaction to seeing this place?
Kind of just wide-eyed looking around, like, I can see why you wanted to go back to this place, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm. What about Sonya?
I think Sonya was
to fix up the.
Oh, what
was that?
Go ahead. I think I cut out for a second and like popped back in.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Sonya.
I think it's Sonya has this, weak human eyes, like after being in kind of the redness of Avernus for so long. It's kind of like, oh god,
there's so much color. Yeah, there's so much color here. Like Avernus is like drained of color. Avernus is like everything is just the saturation is all like down, like super low, right? Like it's just this. It's like different shades of gray. Okay, so you're just kind of.
Yeah, kind of like whoa. And then
it's like title from like 2010 to 2015.
Yeah,
pretty much. And then like I was seeing like the animals like kind of run around, and so just like stomach grumbles a little bit, like, oh, real food for a moment. Yes, place is much better. Gotta say.
What about Hamon?
He's completely silent, but being like a almost like a scientist in this regard, just observing everything, just trying to understand, like lock away in his mind what he saw. Like, what does the sky look like? How is the air temperature? What does it smell like? All the little details, just to get an idea, because he's never seen this. It's another plane. One that he's never been really concerned with because it's never been an invasive plane. So just kind of a new thing.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Like none of you feel like a threat from being here. Everything is kind of, it's got a surreal quality to it, dreamlike state, and like the sky looks different. Like the stars of the sky don't look like Faerun, like the material plane sky, and just the smells. Everything is just like dialed up to 11, I would say, in terms of like the colors on the trees.
Like actually trip the plane, kind of.
Yeah, for sure, but not in the sense of it being like overwhelming. It's just kind of like it's like just on the edge of it. Lipsis, what would you feel about being in the Feywild, being kind of all grim and calculated that you are?
I think my initial question is how does this compare to Baldur's Gate? Like normal place,
Oh,
normal life.
this is like paradise compared to Baldur's Gate. Like Baldur's Gate is a shithole cesspool of where you grew up, like sewage in the street, murder around every corner. And this place is like, you feel like you could just sit down here in this clearing where you have arrived and just fall asleep here with your laying back in the grass staring at the sky, and you'd be safe.
I feel like that almost there's this weird surreal quality where it's like without a sense of threat and without a sense of having to vie for my life, having to, run around the corner, that type of thing. Like there's no point in and so it's just kind of like, whereas like Avernus offered so much just shit that it's that I feel like Flip is just kind of like, this isn't like if Avernus to someone like a Philion Hamon is just the opposite of what everything in life should be. Like this is what that is to Flip.
So it's like it ironically feels hostile to you.
Yeah, like there's nothing this good.
Yeah, so you definitely
and like definitely seeing it through like that sardonic lens of just like this isn't real. Like this can't be. Like, where's the catch? Where's the murder hober unicorn?
when's the facade gonna drop in the
yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like there's still it's a very strong sense of unease, not in the sense of like I'm gonna barf rainbows because oh my god it's so gross, like it's so peachy clean, what, not in that sense, but in the sense of like this is too eerily like it's like being in the Wizard of Oz and being like a normal person in the Wizard of Oz where everyone's like singing, like, and it's like, yeah, but where's the Wicked Witch? Like, she's got to exist, right? Like, where's the catch? Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm probably very similar to Ramon, just kind of silently taking everything in, like not really commenting, but with a very heavy like judgment in my face that I'm not trying to obscure at all, but it's just like, what?
Gotcha.
What's the catch?
So Glimmer, for you, do you basically you've been here before, you've been to the Feywild before. Is there anything, like, you're probably not as taken aback as the others. Is there anything that you just kind of you do because you don't kind of have that initial, gob stopped, mouth agape kind of moment?
Yeah, I kind of have a moment of like excitement right before we go, like, oh my god, this place is like actually gorgeous. I gotta get back there. And then after I kind of take a minute to get my bearings and like kind of take it all in for a minute, I would want to look for more paint stuff.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Fix up the scratches on the side of the soul train.
Whoops, sorry. Wait, no, it's Bitter Breath's fault, not mine.
Yeah, so you walk around and you're able to find enough to probably repair the paint job on the soul train, but not on the scratches and debris that are on the new Smite Mobile Uncrashable 2, which I probably assume is going to be getting some more scratches and stuff in the meantime. But yeah, so you quickly wander over to a tree, gathering up some lichen and some flowers from around the base of this large 100-something foot, very wide, very thick tree, and yeah, come back to the group. Mooncolor walks up to you, Aphelion, and kind of does the horse bow, like lowers on its front legs and bows its head to you. And Celestial says, "Thank you so much. You have taken me back to the Feywild where I belong. I'm forever grateful for you. If you are ever back on this plane, please do not hesitate to try to find me. I will be within these meadows."
All right, if I make it back, I'll be sure to stop by and say hi.
Lulu flaps over your shoulder and kind of gives him a little nuzzle on the head and just says, "Bye." Red Ruth is just like, "Ugh, oh man, all right. Well, we gotta get out of here. You guys ready to go? I can't stand this place. It's
Sure, I am ready to go. This is a very new place to me. And as I'm saying, I'm gonna look around. Is there any flowers or something I can just try to pick close by?
Yeah, survival check real quick.
Okay. Because I want to look for something that's... Oh, I only have true... Oh.
Fingers crossed the plant attacks.
Sorry.
I would also look at flower if we're gonna look at that.
Yeah, anybody who wants to just do a quick survival check to see what you can grab before Ruth.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's all grab flowers and shit.
Sonya just fucking scoops up Sonya brutally grabs a I would imagine Sonya's like grabbing of a flower. He just like there's literally like a bunch of these beautiful purple and blue flowers around your feet. You just reach for it and grab it out by its roots. Just
I got it.
Yeah, Hamon, you're a little bit more surgical about it. You're able to grab some like flowers and things like that as well. So does Aphelion. And like we just see that moment of all of you looking at these flowers. Probably Eclipsis looking a little bit like confused that like why the hell would you pick these things? And Ruth is just like, "All right, join hands, let's go, get out of here." And she casts her plane shift again, and find yourself immediately pulled through the floor, falling, and landing back in the yard in front of Red Ruth's disgusting and nasty-looking blood house. It's immediately, once again, you're assaulted by the smell of semi-rotted flesh and bone and grizzle.
It smells actually bad now coming from the Feywild.
Oh yeah. The flowers in your hand immediately begin to wilt.
Oh
no.
They don't last at all here.
No. It's not like they're not like dying. It's not like they're like disintegrating and getting like like Thanos. It's just they're not in their natural habitat. They start to
start drooping, basically.
They're depressed.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna take the one I I'm gonna try to press it between the pages of the spell book I got.
Yeah, absolutely, good idea. That'll help preserve it at least.
Would like to try and. I mean, we have water, right? Like we have water skins and stuff.
Sure.
How do you think we keep making holy water?
I don't want to know.
That was just Sonya's sweat.
So did I.
Sure.
Other fluids. But yeah, I would try and like in the soul train set up like a little cup of water for it.
Yeah, I see the cup holder of the soul train. Sick.
Yep, in the cup holder of the soul train, I've just got a flower.
Okay. Cool.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, Ruth looks to you all and she says, "Well, if you need any more blood reading or potions, I gotta, restock them and get some more stuff. But thank you for the business. I'm glad I was able to take that. Well, I wish I could have eaten them, truth be told, but I took them home."
Truth. You're much better than just fancy horse meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're totally right.
Treat yourself to Maharis or something. You're better than just
She smiles.
Game
She says,
meat.
Well, yeah. I got some. You guys just gave me quite a nice, quite a few coins.
She jingles the less jingle, more clanks the coin purse at her waist. She's like bang 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 bang.
Yeah, maybe I'll go and get another bath and a meal. I'll go see that sexy Mahadi. He's so cute.
No, he's not. No.
I actually had.
It's not even like jealousy. It's more of just like, no. No,
I
he's
don't
not.
mean to intrude on your own personal life or anything, but have you known Mahati for long?
I mean, I've known him for a while.
He's a big shot down here in Avernus.
I see. Have you spent any time with him? More in the. I don't mean intimately, but more in a one-on-one sort of situation.
No, nothing more than just eating at his restaurant,
Taking a bath in his in the spa there.
That's usually the extent of it.
Are you aware that he's a tiger man?
Oh, of course, yeah. He's a
Okay, good.
Rakshasa.
I would hate for you to be disappointed if, you found out he wasn't like...
That's the alluring part of it.
I was going to assume that's what you definitely struck me as the more No, I'm not going to finish the statement. It's okay.
I'm adventurous.
Well, yes, that's a good word for it.
That's a good way to
Yeah,
put it.
you look like a kind of girl would be into that sort of thing.
Yeah, she's into furries.
Yeah. Devilish furry.
Looking around, do we see like a fursuit?
I was
in the
about to
back
say
of
she
her?
kicks the closet door as her
Oh no.
as the fursuit is like popping its paw out. No. She just says,
Yeah, he's an exciting fellow, and well, he has his connections. Some of the more powerful beings down here in the Nine Hells. If a girl wants to get anywhere, gotta network.
So that's what you call it.
I mean, there's lots of ways to network. Just, getting some is sometimes the best way to do it.
I really don't want to think about this any further. I think we're okay.
Hey, my dad was
Yeah.
involved in politics, and
Saying I could be
I'll
getting
leave it at
paid.
that.
Ruth says,
I need to get back to
you interrupt me in the middle of my bath. I gotta draw another one,
Sorry about that, but yeah. Thanks for your assistance, and yeah, we will be on our way now.
Pleasure as always.
If we have any more to the business or questions or whatever, we know how to find you. And if you
absolutely.
need to find us, you know how to reach us as well.
She smiles. You guys depart the bone brambles, make your way back out to the war machines, stick the flower. Aphelion, you get in the soul train and find like a little spot of like a strange one of the empty bottles of ichor that you poured into the the engine. Wash it out with some water, put the flower in there. It immediately kind of perks up and seems to enjoy the fact that it's given some nourishment. And yeah. As you guys all start up your screaming engines, where are you guys headed to now?
Indeed, a good question. Where are
Do
we?
we just drive around until we find my mom?
Doesn't sound like a great
I
plan.
drive, just cruising.
I guess we head in the direction of Ball, yeah? Bell?
Cruising?
Bale?
Cruising.
Bell.
Bale.
Bell.
Hell's bells.
Yes. Right. Do we know he's Volcano, right? Which is
You really want to go try to speak of the bell just yet? Don't
right
know.
there, right there. That's it. I found it. It's over here. Volcano.
What about that one?
Wait, there's another volcano? There's two volcanoes. Oh no.
What about that one?
Wait, there's lots of
What about
volcanoes.
those two on the bottom?
It does seem like there's a abnormally high density of volcanoes in this area because it is hell.
You know, I never thought about it, but you're probably right, Hamon.
I usually am.
Ralzala did give you general directions that you would have to head to the general northeast, pass over the Styx, and make your way to the largest
Over there.
largest volcano in the main wastelands.
I still hesitant to try to speak to Bell.
It's not this bland one at the bottom.
What was that, Hamon?
I don't know if I'm quite ready to speak to Belly just yet. We have to, before we do such a thing, we really have to consider what we're going to say. We just have an invitation to get into his place. We don't have any connection to speak with him.
What we're gonna say is, hey, do you want to be on top again? And kick Zerial to the curb. And he's gonna be, yeah, I want that.
He's
and then
going
we're gonna,
to be a handful of mortals asking him.
Yeah, but we robbed the Soul Train. We have a reputation.
Do not know if that's enough. But
I guarantee you it's enough. Because I
still go talk to Bell, but I'm not comfortable to go head on just like.
Well, what else do we do right now? We're
plan.
just gonna shoot the shit?
No, we plan. We speak through what we're gonna do. So plan A, we walk through the door, everything goes fine. True. Okay, we go through the door, nothing goes right. People attack us. What to do? What is plan B? And then
we
get the door. Then it's plan C.
Just so you're clear, the thing that was given to you by the item that was given to you by Ralzala is a invitation for an audience with Bell.
Okay,
not
so
just
it's
like
directly not just into his lair or whatever. It's literally to get to talk to him directly.
Correct.
Yeah,
it's
like
an audience
letter
with
of
Bell.
introduction.
Okay,
Yes, it's a letter of introduction to Bell.
We'll back up just a little bit, and what I was saying is we do not know how it's going to go once we speak with him. Sure, he may take our advantage. He may accept what we're trying to say. He will work with us. Or plan B, he says "fuck you," and we have to fight our way out. Plan C, he does something even more fucky. So we have to be ready to deal with it.
Here's the thing: we have the invitation. I really doubt he's just gonna say "fuck you" and
We're in
try and
hell.
kill us. He's
We're
not gonna
literally-
try and kill us, though.
It's not the first time this would have happened.
He'll tell us to get the fuck out, and
So
then
what
if
is
we
the
come
plan if
back,
it's-
he'll try to kill
Have a
us.
plan. I do not like going into literally a Archdevil's palace or whatever.
But
it
he's
is.
not an archdevil.
He is more powerful than us.
He is an archdevil.
I thought he wasn't. I thought he was
He's not
demoted.
an archduke.
Yeah.
He's not an archduke. Okay, never mind.
It's not something
Archdevil.
I appreciate and I admire your courage to just run into the heart of hell like this, but I am not so comfortable to do this without having at least some sort of plan in place. Some preparations at least.
Our plan is, if he doesn't like it, we leave.
I don't think you really think this through so carefully.
I think you're overthinking it.
We're in hell. Of course I'm going to try to overthink it. Sonya, Flipsis, what do you think? How do you want to approach this thing?
Well, I mean, look, okay, it's like this, right? Like, if someone was to come up to me and be like, whoa, Sonya, what if you could be like the strongest dude in the world? But if I wasn't for some reason, right? And then we're like, whoa, dude, you're right. It's a great idea. So it's really appealing to my sense of, my motivation there. And I think that with all these nerds down here signing their paper pushing ways in contract and shit, yeah, he'd be down to fuck for that.
But what if it was a paper pushing nerd who was trying to give you that offer?
I mean, like, why wouldn't he want that? Like, we gotta, like, we're sure we got something that we can, like, prove to him, like, we can deliver on that promise, man?
I mean, we could always just be like, hey, we're the ones that robbed the Soul Train. The thing that nobody's ever done before.
That's a little...
Maybe we don't want to incriminate ourselves in our negotiations.
Hey, he has no love for Mammon.
We do not
don't
know
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But we have a reputation.
Who do we think pays
He may
him?
have some sort of arrangement with the other Archdevils of the different planes. He may have to turn us in if he knows that. There's some. I mean, remember, this is a place of law.
Have extradition treaties.
It is a place of law, even if they are very shitty laws. It is something to consider.
Well,
I would not advertise that way. That is maybe a plan C. Hey, look, we have all these coins. We do a good thing. But no, I would not start with this.
Here's the thing. I think he probably already knows. I think we're gonna roll in
Let's
there.
let him bring that information up.
Yeah.
I don't want.
That's fair. That's fair. Still,
And
we
you
go in.
would still
We'd be
look-
like, hey,
with like going through this because he does not want to go into the layer of an arc.
Oh.
more or less.
Hamon doesn't, so is that kind of your Hamon's
Yeah.
motivation?
Yeah, he wants to deal with devils, but this is going to a place beyond where he is comfortable. He's comfortable dealing with everything else so far.
Okay.
Well, I mean, here's what it comes down to, Hamon. Whether we do this now, or in 2 weeks, or whatever weeks are down here, or in 2 months, it's not gonna matter. We just need to get it done.
I understand we have to do something, but the end goal is still to deal with again, going all the way back, the goal is to get Elturel back to our material plane.
Well, how do you think we're going to do that without dealing with Archfiends?
I know I have to go to Arc Devils. I understand. This is something we have to get.
Question.
So either we make a deal with
Question.
Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
was this not one of our big ass quest chains?
It was.
Okay, then
Is
let's just fucking go.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me any more comfortable, but you're making a good point.
Yeah, it's
Alright, I
here's
have
the thing. We're in hell. If we waited till we were comfortable, El Terrell would fall.
Come on,
Yeah.
you can stay outside with the
No, do not
things
patronize me
smoke.
this way. I will
Leave him in the car with the air conditioning on and the music playing.
Yeah, no, you do not
Drive
patronize me.
your
Can
own-
you imagine
Don't
what
break
German
the
would think
glass.
if I did that? No, I
Do
cannot.
you want us to crack a window for you, Hamon?
You know, that's all right. I'm done. Okay, I have one request. Please give me a second. Let me try to figure out where this Visago is. If Visago happens to be on the way, I would really like to deal with this, because if I could clear my name in this way, I feel much more comfortable dealing with other devils.
Right?
Contract over my head. Part of the reason I'm so uncomfortable.
That's fair.
So you want to be prepared to sign another contract?
So I want to break
Just in
this one. I want
case.
to destroy this guy. So I cannot have anything tying me to another devil. I don't know how. I even as much as I know the devils, I don't understand.
Just in
But
case
no,
he
who
texted
is
his
associated?
groceries.
Come on, I understand your pain, but I'm going to look out for El Terrell wherever it is, and then hold out my 2 fingers to like measure out the distance between the ground.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
it's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
much. It's going down. It's getting closer to the floor of Avernus.
Yeah, so I'll have like my thumb and my forefinger like an inch apart. Like El Terrell is this far away from the floor.
I'll do that right behind Glimmer, like this far.
Like, we don't.
It's fine if you just walk closer. It gets bigger.
Yeah, or if you hold your fingers closer. But the point is, we don't have a lot of time for us to solve every deal before we go in here.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to make sacrifices.
You see a Felion like put his fingers out, like see how far it is, and then drag it closer and spread his fingers wider as it gets closer to his eye. Just like I don't know. It seems more like it's about this far.
Okay, I get it. Yes, it's cool. Geometry, you're doing funny things with angles. But you have to understand my background, what I've dealt with, my whole
Nobody
nobody
is more prepared for
That's
it.
the thing.
No one in my order,
You're
as far as our history goes back, has ever dealt with an archdevil.
This you've already dealt with more than anyone in your order has, I'm sure.
You get to be the first. You're like
Yeah, you're the
trail.
The
They'll
trail
make a bust of your head and put it in the hall.
Yeah, right next to Sonya's.
You're gonna be remembered.
Because Sonya will be the one making the head, so of course his will be right next to it.
I appreciate. I honestly, really, I look around to everyone. I appreciate all the support you're giving. This is more than I expected. But you have to understand, I am. Don't worry, I am ready.
Are you though?
A little something that
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
All right,
So-
I would say, look for your friend / enemy. What's his face?
Yeah, I will. Before the Cryon.
Okay.
Vasectomy, was it?
Vasectomy. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm going to scry in Vasectomy right now. We're at the cars, right? So I'll sit inside and spend the time to cast it after we finish this conversation.
Okay, so you guys.
Yeah, and then also if you could scry on the ship. I can't think of the name of it.
Before I scry anyone, I have to take a nap.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say shit.
I mean,
how long have we been up and running today?
Yeah, so I was gonna say before anything goes, you're, do you like just you don't have any more spell slots for?
I literally can cast. No.
Yeah, I think today we went to Ultrox's grave, and then the bug zapper, and then the bramble. So I think that's like a full day, right?
No, I was gonna say you're gonna have you will have a long rest before your next, like before we do anything else.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna take a nap in the cars then. Here, take our long rest.
Basically, yeah. But I'm kind of like not really caring. Go ahead and do 2 scry spells, just because it's not too big of a deal in terms of whatever.
Okay,
spell
so
slot
taking a
stuff.
long time. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Just cast it ritually or whatever the fuck. I think you
So
can.
one
Can you?
beyond. No.
Yeah, I think is it not a ritual spell?
It's not a ritual spell, no.
Lame.
Too good.
Powerful for that, I guess. But so I'll cast one on Visago, and what was the request for the other one?
The ship, my mom's ship.
Oh, right. Actually, you know what? I did not use my Arcane Recovery, which would give me enough. Yeah, I could do 2 of that then.
Cool.
Actually, I'll use Arcane Recovery and a short rest. I'll scry. Then we take our long naps, and I'll scry at the beginning of our next.
Yeah, and that would actually be better as you're heading out. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do Visago first.
Okay, so
what is your DC on this?
Should be 17. Now, unless there's anything I can do because of
it's just a straight 17 because you are familiar. Yeah. I'd say you know the target well in the sense of You know him. You're linked to him.
And I still have my last part and die, which is an 11. So I'm gonna force him to roll 11 on.
Okay.
Is he within range of that?
Portent does not have range, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I thought it did. I thought it was a creature you could see within blank amount of feet.
When you can raise any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. So this is what would this count? Would this count as a ability
Yeah.
check?
It's an ability check,
It's
yeah.
an ability check. All right. What's the
Oh
saving throw?
no, of you or a creature you can see. So because I can't see him,
Yeah.
I can't though because it's my DC. It's his roll. So
Now, if you were scrying on him and cast scry again,
Ben,
you
yes,
could.
sure. But
That's
he
weird.
fails.
doesn't matter. Perfect.
Yeah, he fails terribly. So you scry upon him and you see him. It's basically he's just like sitting in a chair in a watchtower, and as you like float around your little scrying sensor and look at him, he just looks bored and despondent. You can see that there are some other like bearded devils out, kind of like standing around doorways. There's a little bit of a balcony, and as you look out over it, you can see that this is a watchtower overlooking the Styx.
Ooh, can I tell from the angle which side the Styx is, and maybe any like terrain that I could try to memorize to
Give me a
look
perception check through your scrying orb.
Yeah, perception. 3.
You want to use a portent? Would it matter?
It's too late. One is too late to use it. I have to use it before I do the roll.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell. You just know that it's a watchtower overlooking the Styx.
I'll just take any noted in terms of like what its stone color is, something. So if I see a watchtower, if I can determine it might be that one, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like I obviously don't know where it is, but I'm just.
Oh, you know what you see? You as you kind of like look around, it doesn't even need like you can't tell the details on like what side of the Styx it is or if there's any like major landmarks, but you do see something large and looming outside the window. A large, what looks to be these giant metallic infernal iron clamps, like arms rising up and out of the river Styx.
Okay, and we've seen that before, right? It was like picking up the soul pyramids from the sky or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, right there as you're pinging. Which, yeah, look at that, right on our way to.
There are just so you guys know that, I mean, once again, not a fully accurate map. There are multiple docks around. So.
Oh, okay. So we could check the one, and actually, I'll say this as it's just part of this real quick. It's like, okay, it looks like it's going to be here. We know there's one between us and the volcano based on this map. If it's not that one, then we can look again later. But I just want to check this one on the way.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And then the second scrying then will be on your mama.
Yeah, and
on the ship specifically, because if you do it on her, you'll see the inside of the cabin.
You know, I'm doing your mama. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a request.
He's definitely familiar with her. Am I right? Am I right? Hey.
Also,
shut your damn mouths.
Did she know that I was scrying on her and let it happen, or is it she
Go
can't
ahead.
tell?
So we have the long rest. Everybody regain all your long resty stuff, and we start off the next morning. The soul engines roaring to life, screaming to life in all of these war machines as you guys start to head out over the Avernus, over the blasted lands of Avernus. And Hamon bouncing around in the back of the Golden Vice, I believe. You hear you scry, and the scry just goes through. No roll of resistance.
Okay.
And you just see a kind of like a sly smile of Adelphi as she just says in a cool, calm voice. She says, "Hello, Hamon. Good of you to check in.
I'll make
completed one of our bounties. Come
Yeah.
and find us." And she reaches forward and grabs the scrying orb and just like punks it on the window, and you can see that it's
webcam, like grabbing the webcam and moving it over.
Yeah, and basically you can see that the boat, the war machine's not moving, but it is on the banks of the river Styx.
Okay, and since it's a very clear view, can I kind of figure out, or at least
in the distance, you can see the large volcano, the plume of smoke and ash rising from it, probably like 10-20 miles away. So it's along the Styx, close to Bels Forge.
Okay,
well, that's convenient.
Yeah, I'll relay all that. Yeah. Well, luckily, both the things happen to be on our way, or at least one we know for sure, and one might be.
Yep.
And also, as we're getting ready in the morning, so this is the first thing I do. If it's possible, go ahead and use my Arcane Recovery just to get that spell slot right back.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can remember to roll your portents and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And this is where we're going to take a break as you guys head out over the wastelands towards Bell's Forge. Ooh, 2 good portents.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh, I typed my
Spicy.
7. That did a little much.
Grab your snacks, grab some more drinks. 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll be right back here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We are going to be right back. I need to fire up that... Oh, I said boom, baby. 2, 1. Okay. We'll be right back, everybody. Take care, those who are watching. More Avernus after this.
Get us in an Uber back, we can go back to my place. Kick your heels up at the doorway. Why does the night have to end? Just cause the bartender said, won't you come in for a nightcap? One more drink with you wouldn't be so bad. I thought we'll just fall into bed, but if we fall in love instead, would you la 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 that? Only one way to know, won't you come in for a from the balcony that I've been telling you about. Isn't it wild? Let's get more wasted for free. I'll make you a drink, you can make yourself comfortable right on this fold of the couch. I'll get us in an Uber back, we can go back to my place. Kinda reckless for a Tuesday, but why does the night have to end? Just cause the bartender said, won't you come in for a nightcap? One more drink with you wouldn't be so bad. I thought we'll just fall into bed, but if we fall in love instead, would you la 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 that? Only one way to know, won't you come in for a right now, don't know what I'm talking about. But those eyes, could I be in love right now? That's what happens after. Won't you come in for a nightcap? One more drink with you wouldn't be so bad. I thought we'll just fall into bed, but if we fall in love instead, would you la 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 that? Only one way to know. If I miss my mark, just pull me back down where I can feel some comfort in my own head, my voice within. And it can be enough, it can be enough.
growing old. I can't stop my thinking about it, but I can't change my point of view. If I miss my mark, just pull me back down where I can feel some comfort in my own head. A voice within. And it can be enough. It can be enough. When you're at first stop, let it be enough. It can be enough.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say, baby, before you walk away. No, I'm in no race, chasing the time. I've been meaning to find a way to face that I'm out on a wire every day, trying to keep my head above the waves, staying alive. And I don't mean to be the guy that wanna push you to the side, and all the line and not the lie, you know. So when I leave your shit on red and you're running cycles in your head, baby, I'm just trying to stay ahead. Ooh, just stay alive. I'm not saying you got to go, but it's something you got to know. Stay alive. It's just something you got to know. Now lately we popping on the edge, and I kinda regret some things I said. I don't want you to leave, so stay instead, and I pay the price. In the morning we'll both be good and gone, and the world will continue moving on. But I swear that there ain't no other one. Just stay alive. And I don't mean to be the guy that wanna push you to the side, and all the line and not the lie, you know. So when I leave your shit on red and you're running cycles in your head, baby, I'm just trying to stay ahead. Ooh, just stay alive. I'm not saying you got to go.
One more minute and we will be returning to our regularly scheduled stream. We hope you've enjoyed this interlude as we have gotten more drinks and eventually I'm
It's just something you got to know. Just stay alive.
I'm just staring at chat waiting. No one's there. So I'm just gonna go back over there and talk to others. Okay, bye.
That Twitter thing that you posted about that roller coaster.
Yeah.
I've been on that ride.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, in Japan?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's like right at the base of Mount Fuji.
Okay, I'm back.
Perfect time.
I just had to run stairs for my break.
I need to go.
You had to
Need to
do
go.
what?
I need to go to Mount Fuji.
Told me you were getting a beer.
I got a beer, and then I got
Yeah, you're peeing into your beer, is what you said.
yeah, and then I decided
20
it worked out today. Other than the push-ups I've been doing throughout the course of this session, so I went and ran stairs for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna be breathing heavy for like 2 more minutes.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
The running stairs into drink a beer combo? How's that going to treat you?
Not well, but it's worth it. I need to get my workout in.
It absolutely is worth it. Okay, so we're back at it. You guys, you scry on Adelphi, and you get the general location of the of her ship. Oh, it's called the Equilibrium, right, or something like that. I think I remember
Something like that, yeah.
naming it something like that. Okay, and you head out over the wastelands. As you guys are bumping and flying out over this area, Sonya, you're leading us again, so we get to have that lovely roll. Give me what would it be? I think it's 2D. 2D6? 2D6?
Sure.
Wait.
Sure.
No, 2D8. Go. Sounds good. All right, so your bearing stays true as you kind of keep your eye on that plume of smoke and ash that is billowing out of that volcano in the distance. As you're driving, Hamon, after you finish scrying on Adelphi, blink your eyes, adjust to the kind of inner darkness and the noises of the war machine as you bump in and rock over the cracked earth, dust plumes blowing out behind you guys. You blink your eyes and you realize that there's a bright light coming from your right. You look over at the wall of the Golden Vice, and you see one of the contracts is blinking.
Ooh, and that's Nars, the one I'm driving right now.
Yep.
How close are we all together right now, vehicle-wise?
You know, within shouting distance.
Perfect. I'll yell out, or I guess cast message too loud. So we have a contract that seems to be blinking. It is the. Oh, look at it. What's the one?
It's interesting. It is for a gilded devil.
Oh, it's for a gilded devil. That's interesting. Do we want to take a look around?
Couldn't hurt.
I will respond to that message because I can do that.
Yeah.
You can
I guess, are you messaging me because I'm driving?
I'll
this
be
whole
messaging
train?
every driver.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Every driver. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
every driver. So there'd be Tanya and wait, Flipsis, are you driving the thingy or is it?
No, Flipsis was riding in the Soul Train because that's where her bike is held.
Mhm.
I'm just riding.
Yeah. So I'd be like, well, since we're on our way to my mom's ship anyway.
I
So
don't know.
doesn't mean we have to be poor.
All right. So, what do you do with that that bounty? You now have the understanding of how it works, Hamon. You know that it's basically like a tracking puck, a la Mandalorian, where the closer you get to your target, the quicker it blinks.
If you ever follow me, I'm going to drive after this thing, and I will do my whole smart thing and try to
I will apply wrinkles.
apply my wrinkles and figure out whether it's getting hotter or colder, and kind of zone in on where this thing might be. Gilded devil.
All right. So yeah, you start driving around. Give me a call this an investigation check. Some smarts.
Excellent.
Nice. Hell yeah. So he's basically like you're doing some Boy Scout orienteering merit badge shit here, right? With it's the hot and the cold technique of adjusting your locations. It's kind of this odd moment of slowly kind of driving around in a little bit like a larger and larger of a circle, trying to get the bearing of where the the blinking is more intense. And once you get that bearing on it, you start to head in that direction. You find yourselves going over some hills and some rocky outcroppings. It's a little bit flatlands here. But soon you see what looks to be possibly an old dried out riverbed of the Styx down before you. And you can see that there is an object, a semi-large object in this dried up riverbed. The banks climbing up 20, 30, 40 feet around it. And it's moving relatively quick. Not as quick as your war machines move, but it is fairly large. It looks to be a boat as well.
Oh,
similar
okay.
to the boat, similar to, the boat that you see Adelphi commanding. But this one doesn't seem to have large tires. You do see what looks to be oars coming out of the side, but the oars are not moving, yet this thing is still making forward progress in the kind of dry sand of this dried out riverbed.
It's like a lag spike trireme.
Yeah.
All right. I'll use again either yelling out or message depending on how far everyone is out and point down to it. I think we found what we're looking for. There's a thing down there. It's a boat.
Yeah.
Question mark?
And this is basically like it's not as it's not as vast and gnarly as like the Grand Canyon, but you guys are up above on like a plateau basically and looking down into this dried riverbed below you.
How steep is this?
Yeah, it's fine. The place is fucking.
It's pretty steep where you guys are, but you could try to search for a place that would be able to get your asses down there.
Yeah, let's look for like a tail.
Do I feel like I would flip if I went straight down?
Absolutely. It is a, like 80-degree angle going down this thing. It's a super steep riverbank. As I said, kind of like canyon.
Okay.
I'll look for safer way to go down. I guess.
Look for like a side canyon or something that we can go down in.
Okay, so you look for that. Give me a perception check, Mr. Aphelion.
Okay, Aphelion looking. All right.
Right.
Better you did perception.
If I can find it, there it is. Oof. Oof.
Yeah, it's tough. You can't really see too much, but you keep driving, and you're just kind of like you guys are basically paralleling it. You're looking down, and you're gonna outpace it pretty soon. I'm gonna roll some stuff as well. Boop.
Bop beep beep.
Boop dop deep bop bop boop.
It's a scat man. I appreciate it.
Interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are not spotted. Still.
Oh, even though we're just a massive train on the top of a canyon.
Excellent. Yeah, no, they're rolling absolute ass, dude. Look at that. I would say as you guys are looking, you're noticing that they're on alert, but you guys are up and maybe it's like the clouds, the glare of the sky is shielding you from it because they're deep within this ravine in this valley. They're obviously trying to stay hidden.
Okay. So they're trying to be sneaky as best a massive demonic.
Yeah, this is a place that other than you guys stumbling upon it, this is like a small a small crack or crevice in the crust of Avernus where a river once flowed, and so they're kind of pretty well hidden from anything except maybe by air above them.
Okay. Well, we keep trying, I guess.
Okay, Sonya, why don't you roll me a perception check?
Nice.
Sick. All right, so Sonya, you're cruising along, Sunday-style driver, elbow out the window, and you look out on the side. You go, "Oh, hey!" And there's what looks to be kind of like a landslide or something where the riverbank of this thing has caved in and cracked and gone down. And there is a more manageable drop down into the riverbank.
Let's grind those tailings, huh?
So, Sonya, what do you do?
Uh-oh.
You lose it, Sonya.
What?
Oh,
sorry. I had flipped my headset around.
Oh.
You see the landslide cave or the landslide that kind of goes down in a gradual slope down into the riverbed below. You can make a turn down in there if you wanted to. What are you gonna do?
I would gesture and kind of like eyes on me sort of thing, and then kind of just turn over that way and start leading us down.
Oh, you're absolutely doing the tap on the side of the door and then like doing the hand gesture to go down.
Yeah. Get down.
Okay, so the crew, you guys watch as the Uncrashable 2 takes a turn down this kind of sandy slope. Give me as you're going down there, does everybody else I'm guessing is following, right?
Yeah, I'll be following for sure, or behind.
Okay, I need each of the drivers. Actually, so Hamon, are you driving the golden Vice, or is Glimmer driving
That's
the
how
golden
we
Vice?
left off, I think, right? Now I
think
can't remember.
Glimmer's
was
been
driving?
driving. Yeah. Pretty sure Glimmer's been driving.
Okay. I mean, in my default would
was
not drive if there's a
Yeah.
chance to not be driving.
Hamon was only driving when Glimmer and I were having our little discussion.
Oh, that's right, because that was me and Churro working the pedals and having a hard time with it. So yeah, I would definitely not want to be driving.
Hamon, you have been kind of doing like navigation, like independent navigation. Okay.
Yeah, I drive so you can do your smart boy thing.
Get those wrinkles equivalent.
Sounds good. All right, so I need Sonya, Felion, and Glimmer to each give me dexterity checks, just straight dex checks.
Straight dex checks, huh?
Using our or the vehicle's dex?
Actually, it'd be using the vehicle's dexterity.
Oh, I like.
Oh God.
Where?
I don't.
Oh!
Train is not good at dex.
Oh, great!
The train is not very dexterous. Might be my favorite TNT moment in a while.
All right, so we see this moment as we have one of those like camera zoom outs of these three vehicles thundering down this sandy landslide, and suddenly one of them, the Uncrashable in the front, starts getting a wobble and starts sliding
Quick
down
questions.
sideways. The Soul Train as well starts to slide, and you see the cow catcher, the grill in the front, the ram in the front, digs down into the sand flying up over the windshield and like into the interior. The Golden Vice starts to have its front sink in. You Hamon, you look out the back and you see like the wrecking ball dragging in the sand, and we get that moment as you hit the bottom. Nothing overturns or anything like that, but all the vehicles are now stuck pretty deep in the sandy silt of this dead riverbed. You look out of your windows and you can see in the distance there's a strange cloud or a plume of dust rising up from where this
Can use
boat.
the grapple claw to pull myself out of the silt.
One of you can, either a Felion or a Flipsis.
Can we perceive if the dust is devils who are in gaseous form? They're actually just clouds.
Clouds.
So you can, as you move to the back there, either a Felion or a Flipsis moves to the back to try to get the claw to kind of like push itself out of there. Hamon, you see the contract blinking wildly fast.
I think I'll look over to Glimmer, you're driving this one, so I'll look over. I think he might be approaching us. He's getting very close.
Yeah, you look.
I'll cast message to Hamon. Use the force, quick!
What?
Use
Yeah,
what?
the force it.
Where? Which way?
Could
Front
you
of the
have the
vehicle.
force underneath us and push us up?
No, it's passive, but we could use that as a leverage point. But I could do.
Okay.
But okay, so what's your decision? You see it's blinking intensely, and it's giving you that. Basically, it's like that warning sign, and you see now that the over what looks to be kind of a large, what was a boulder in the river Styx, you can now see overhead the sail of what looks to be a ship, just moving slowly along this riverbed.
Towards us, or just kind of along the riverbed?
It's passing you right now. It's about to pass you.
Pretty slow.
Yep. In that case, if I can see it and how wide it is, I will. Oh man, how far away is it? Is it within 120 feet?
Well,
Or can I? This is kind of tough because if it's within 120 feet, I will try to cast Wall of Force as just a speed bump. See if we can stop it.
See it.
That's what I'm worrying about because I'm kind of stuck inside right now, right? I don't know.
So let me just move you to a map.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
I have another question as well. Right.
Also, I feel like this whole crash is just the whole Thomas had never seen such bullshit meme right now.
Yeah.
Across the plains of hell, negotiated with devils and fought off demons. Can't go down a sandy hill.
Get stuck in Sandy Hill for sure. All right. Well, Flip, what was your question?
So what I want to know, because Aphelion was interested in dislodging, Flip is obviously just like, wow, y'all can't drive for shit because I'm used to driving toothpicks, or my super dexterous bike. Okay, so my question: if Aphelion moves back and tries to dislodge the Soul Train, is the what the fuck, like the cargo bay?
Oh no,
that
your
the-
bike is on the top of the Soul Train, so you're not. You could easily jump on your bike right now if you wanted to.
Oh,
Okay.
boys, it might be time for everyone to roid up.
So then,
Get strong.
question for the group, and I can use a message to do this, is we see these other clouds. I can go create a distraction because I can take my bike and
Yeah.
just
I would actually say, if you bring
Run
this
it
up,
off.
I'd be like, go catch up with them and keep them occupied while we get our vehicles out of here.
You may
because
also make them run faster, though, too.
Possibly, yeah.
What are you
But
gonna do?
you're not
We need
here,
a
so-
thing. This boat is passing you guys right now. It's not moving quickly, but it's definitely not moving slowly either.
We hear a
How-
foghorn as it slowly goes by.
How far away is it exactly?
And you can see it. It's exactly how far it is now.
I can't actually see it.
Can you not see
Yeah, I
shit?
can't see anything.
I can see.
I can see us. I can't
over
see
here.
Yeah,
It's right here.
I can't see like past it.
it's hidden in the block. We're behind the.
Oh, is it going north or south on this map right now?
Going north.
Oh, okay. We'd have to go through this little. So we're up top here. Is that what I understand? This little landslide thing here is what we were trying to go down. We got stuck.
Oh, do I have... Sorry, you know what I realized? I don't want this here. Sorry. There you go.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's a set of people.
Ooh, they rich.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there.
that's moving up through this like channel.
Yep.
Basically. Okay. Where
Oh.
where did we
Oh,
slide
baby.
off on here?
Where'd you what? Right where you are.
But we came from up
What
above
did
to the
we
left.
slide off of?
Like a giant, like 40, 50-foot cliff to the other side of you. The west. Yep, you slid down to where you are.
Okay, so if I take my bike, guys, and I move, and I go, this is showing to others, and I go like this way, like around here, and start zooming over there. I guess, is our biggest concern right now them noticing us, or are we wanting to?
I think we just got to stop them.
Yeah, man, get their
Humble.
attention is the point.
we
Hamon,
want to stop them.
I can dimension door Hamon and I up on top of these cliffs, and then you should have an angle.
Oh, and I could
Wall of
easily,
force.
yeah, I could build a force across this canyon because it's only 60 feet across, so I can make a 60 by 20.
Okay, so while the other two work on dislodging, I guess, I can move across over here and do some just like make a ruckus
Okay.
type of thing, right?
Right, so you...
Yeah, that'd be good. Mhm.
Yeah, so Flips just climbs on top of the Soul Train as it's, buried face first into a sand dune, jumps on top of the toothpicks and revs it up and launches off the top of the thing, and is off to the races.
Meanwhile, I'm setting the grappler to pull me out, and also throwing the throttle in full reverse at the same time to try and get out of this.
That's tough to do, as those are two different stations. So that's
Yeah. I'm throwing it in reverse before I move back to the grappler.
That's some bold fucking moves. Okay.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Where in relation to my bike is the grappling thing? Like,
Way
would that
back.
be something?
It's in the back. No, it's in the back of the Soul Train. You're launching up the front of the Soul Train.
Yeah, I'm my but it like because the grappler will like stick into like the rocks.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
start
I understand. It's trying to pull
backward.
trying to pull your nose out of the dust. That's fine.
Yeah.
So Eclipsis, you on the toothpicks, you start roaring around this corner, this big like ship-like rock in the distance, and you rip around the corner, and you see these figures that are kind of like marching alongside at a brisk march next to this giant. And ironically, yeah, it is a trireme. It's a it's this.
The trireme thing.
Yeah. And these guys they all turn their faces towards you as they hear your bike roar around the corner. That's one of the things.
Nice.
Along with its companions down here on the ground.
Do any of those look like the masks that I have?
No.
The dragon thing?
None of them look like the masks you have. And then you see, sitting on a throne on top of this boat, amid piles of gold and what look to be like bound chests, this guy. Linged out.
Badass.
Dude,
And
it's absolutely this is Avernus' version of Bato or whatever his name is from Clone Wars. The pirate dude.
So, Eclipsis, as you round the corner, they all turn their attention to you, including the guy on top, and he yells out something in Infernal, and you can barely catch it over the wind, but he yells out, "Faster! Go!" And as you look, the oars are not rowing on this boat, but you see that there are about 24 pairs of feet poking out from the bottom of the boat.
Oh god, infernal Flintstones.
As suddenly a whip cracks from one of the guys walking alongside it, and those feet start to run at a brisk pace because they go double time. Let's everybody, Aphelion, give me a strength check via the Soul Train.
Strength check via the Soul Train. All right.
I hope the train is very strong.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
Okay. So as we all get started into whatever this thing, the order of operations and the order of turn here, the Soul Train revs its engines and suddenly gets pulled out. So the Soul Train is freed, though it is slowly reversing up the hill. So everybody, let's roll some initiative. Everything, all vehicles except for the Soul Train are stuck. Glimmer and Hamon, I would allow you to be, and the toothpicks is going. Glimmer and Hamon, I would allow you guys to be on top of the hill if you were going to Dimension Door right away.
All right, I leave that up to Glimmer, but I like that idea.
Yeah. So I will hold your hand and take you up here.
Yep. So, you guys are on top there. Sonya, would you have gotten out of the uncrashable?
I think so. I think I'd have gone out and just been kind of like, yo, let's ride.
Right.
You want rat bitch?
I don't think there's not enough room for two on that thing, unfortunately.
Oh, there isn't? Oh.
No.
We can make it work.
Well, Sonya, remember, you do have your new you do have your
Just
ability.
if it's not that they're gonna drink the potion, then it will try to
You do also have your what is it? The aura of alacrity. Do not forget about that. Your walking speed is increased by 10 feet, so you can actually hustle right now to like 40 feet around.
That is a good point.
Yeah, dude, you are an athlete. You are a the oath of get fucking fit. Yeah. So I would allow Sonya, I'd allow you to slap your own ass in anticipation. You can chug one of your potions if you want to. You want to do that in preparation?
Yeah, I'll do it in preparation.
Okay, and then you basically sprint out around this corner. So note your current strength, which is your current strength is 17. But you now just change that 17 to a 23.
Drunk.
Let's roll initiative.
So vehicles roll initiative with the
No, it's just
initiative?
Yeah, you roll vehicle initiative if you're on it. Okay, so Sonya, which potion did you do? The the stone or frost?
I did the frost first.
Okay, so yeah, you have that kind of like that contrail of like cold air following you as you run.
Oh, nice. Frosty breath.
Yeah, frosty breath. All right. So toothpaste.
I feel like I should.
You just down the Coors Light. That's what you did.
Oh god.
Actually, no. Flipsis, roll with yours. Don't worry about the toothpicks.
Or worse, natty ice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that would be the Avernus, the beer of Avernus right there.
college, please.
Oh, I hate those fucking things. God damn it. But that's okay.
Fuck those things.
Yeah.
So, all right. So at the start of each of the rounds, everybody rolled. I believe everybody is in here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. So at the start of the round, it is the sentries. The sentries see Sonya and Flipsis running around the corner, and they hear their leader calling out, and they will use a sling, twang, at disadvantage here because you guys are at out of range. So one sling at the Sonya, twang, oops, that was not to the public, but it was a 15 to hit Sonya. That will miss Mr. Sonya. And then a secondary one from these guys is another 15. Dang, dude. Or a 12, actually. And these other ones are going to sprint around the corners here as far as they can. Close. Okay. Aphelion, in the Soul Train.
I make my way back to the front, and I will go ahead and throw it forward. Start heading forward.
Okay.
So
Tell me where you want to drive this thing.
I'm gonna try and like sneak my way around this way. Whoop. To there. That would be
around.
Yes, I'm trying not to kill Sonya, pretty much.
I imagine the train like
Have roll me a strength check from the train.
Trains on tiptoes.
Okay.
That's what I was imagining. It's little
There-
like.
there's a GIF I'm thinking of that does it.
what's that? Yeah, I'm just like
I don't know where I'm looking for right
I'm
now.
doing an action, but I can't. It's like that.
I don't know
What
where
the
you
fuck are
just
the
went.
chugga
Aphelion.
chuggas?
I just moved myself to the train. Oh,
Nope, I don't know where you went.
I'm under the train.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in the train, not under it.
Okay, so you go around the corner, you smash into the ship-like rock, dislodging most of it. I think you just disappeared. I don't know where you went.
I'm still
I
in the
see.
train.
Well, I'll just reload then.
And then I can do it at the Infernal Firebox, right?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Hell yeah. So 30-foot cone in front of me, so it should get all these boys.
Okay.
Be like
I'm
yeah.
really talking about the front.
All these boys and the ship are all gonna be toasty.
They are. Gotta do a bunch of saves for these. That's a lot of fire damage.
It is.
30-foot cone is going to be from the front of this thing. Oh yeah, it basically scorches like the entire front of this thing.
Mhm.
You're gonna get these two guys on the side here are gonna be out of range, unfortunately.
Okay.
Right, but the rest of these guys are all gonna be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll see what happens.
Yep.
This is the demonic or the devilish version of Thomas the Tank Engine's bad breath.
Yeah.
So only the first guy saves.
Yeah, so he dives out of the way. So actually, no, the return Keko, whatever his face is. This guy will save. All right, let's roll the damage. 16d6.
Yep. 16d6. Okay, a little bit above average.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So 58.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
And I have to wait for it to recharge, though.
Yes, you will have to wait. You do have to wait for it to recharge. You see, this guy gets roasted. This one just gets absolutely obliterated, as does this other one who have these slings. This one gets pretty cooked, but he is not dead yet. He still somehow stands.
I'm not dead yet.
Not dead
dead
yet.
I feel like that.
The guy on
it
the
was
boat.
terminal. I got better.
He will have has advantage on this saving throw, so he actually should have rolled. I can't roll advantage for him, so I'm just gonna roll one more time at normal on this dexterity. So he still fails. Okay.
Yeah. But then he's a devil, so he probably resists.
Yes, he takes no damage from it.
No. Oh, he's immune. Okay.
Yes, he is immune to it. Okay, but the other thing too is that the side of the ship suddenly lights on fire, and you see it tilt to the side, and you hear, or you don't even hear anything. You just hear the like creaking and cracking of the wood burning, and you actually now see there are a good amount of people within this ship.
Oh fuck! We're killing innocents again.
I mean, it was feet.
Oh, what's this wee business?
Yeah. Also, what is this people business?
Yo.
So you cook about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. As you blast the side of this boat, there is now a giant incinerated hole on the side of this thing. It's basically, you watch as it goes, leans heavily towards the left, digging into the sand of this dry riverbed as the trireme just kind of comes to a grating halt. You hear the jingle and clank as all these boxes and of all the boxes and the coins and stuff start to move across the deck. The devil stands up and curses, and now these guys are now in the turn order. Cool beans. Okay. Toothpicks is up next.
Would I be able to do something with toothpicks and like use a cantrip?
Only if you're just driving in a straight line, which would be really tough to not crash into something right now.
Okay, this main guy right here. Dude, that's the one who like spoke, right?
Yeah, he's the one seeming to give them the orders. He's the one also that matches the image on your bounty.
Okay. What's my how does my my dragon's, I have to be closer.
Yeah, it has to be right in front of you, of course. But it basically is a Dragon's Breath. As you activate it, you have a 10-minute activation. You can do it one per day. 15-foot cone in front of you, and it's lightning damage in a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Okay, I am going to can I like flip around and kind of, basically I want to scooch to the side of the ship, possibly the other side of the ship.
Yep.
Like I wanna drive over. I don't want to go the full move. Like I want to, how do I do that? Like I want to slow down.
Yeah, you don't have to do a full move at all. Just be like, you can do you have 120 feet of movement, so you can do here to here to like there.
Yeah, so I don't want to do full movement. I just kind of want to like rev, like turn up to the side and then kind of flip around so that we're
nice. Okay.
What's the
You're perpendicular to it.
well, like flanking it, basically. I want to be flanking.
Okay. Blast it.
And then yeah, I'm gonna do that Dragon's Breath, but I want to do it like I want to be a little further up here.
Sure.
To basically try to get like these guys.
Those two guys? Absolutely. Go ahead and roll the damage. Or click the ability. Alright, so they are going to both make the DC 16 dex save. Okay, they both, one of them, the one furthest up saves, but still giving the 4d6 lightning damage.
Why does he save?
No, he fails. I'm sorry, DC 16.
Okay, thanks.
So they both will take the full damage here. 4d6. Nice. Okay, 15 damage each. Okay. As you rev your engines there, and up next are these two types of dudes. These return.
Time out.
Yes.
That just keeps going, right?
You can
For 10 minutes. That's just like.
Yes, for 10 minutes. No, on 10 minutes you can activate it. You can blast it out again.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So the one who just was looking at you is going to try to shoot at you on your bike. For the toothpicks, what is the cover that you have on there? In the helm, you get half cover, so that's going to be a good amount of cover. He raises his hand and he shoots a bolt, an underworld bolt at you, a 12. That'll definitely miss. Okay. The other one on the other side shoots a bolt at you, Sonya. 20. That will miss you with your armor. These dudes who are kind of hurted. That is the correct term. The guys who are injured here, not feeling too hot, they are going to march forward and try to. They're going to once again try to attack your bike, Eclipsis. So a short sword attack 1, a 16, and then a 10, both miss.
Bitch, please.
This guy will march forward and tries to attack Sonya. A 19 to hit, and then a 19, both will miss. Okay, up next is the Gilded Devil. You watch as he reaches down into the pile of coins at his feet, snarls, and you see he takes as he reaches into the coins, they start to solidify. As a bonus action, he uses this ability, the Scourge of Avernus. He takes 1,000 gold pieces and reshapes it into a +2 heavy flail.
Nice.
And as the ship is now immobile, he will look over to Eclipsis and is going to snarl at her and say, "Do my bidding." Give me a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Oof. This is me, not the bike, right?
Correct.
The bike is not going to do his bidding.
Wisdom save, please.
I mean, you never know.
Oh shit, I was muted. Before you roll, damn it! Okay, never mind. It's okay.
Save.
Okay, so he uses that, and it doesn't take, and he curses, and he is going to try to get as much distance as he can. Move to the back of the boat, leaving his throne. All right, Hamon, on top of the hill up there, you see that the ship is no longer moving. It is now ground into the ground. It's slammed to the ground. Half of the occupants of the hold are now dead and crispified, and they're.
See what those things were from here, or is that too hard to tell?
Give me a perception check.
Give
me a perception check.
Okay. Wrong page.
Yeah. So, interesting thing is they look like humanoids, but as soon as the flames just blasted through them from the Soul Train, their bodies evaporated into this black smoke, and all that remains of these bodies the ones that are dead, is just these gold gilded masks in the sand of the dried riverbed.
Creepy. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna worry about them because I thought maybe there was something worth saving. Nope. We're gonna go ahead and look at our boy over here, the gilded guy who's running. And I think what we're gonna do is out of range of telekinesis. Out of range of a lot of things actually, but he's not out of range of Wall of Force. So we're gonna go ahead and cast Wall of Force because nothing says Avernus like Wall of Force.
So, yeah, that's correct.
So it's going to be a square around him, 10 feet by 10 feet, one on the ground beneath him, and then one layer above him. So it should be like a cage around him. Because I believe the way I'll link it, and you can tell me if this is wrong, but these are 12 10 by 10 things or units I can make do whatever I want.
Yeah, so you can shape a flat surface made up of 10 by 10 panels. Yeah, and all they need is they must be contiguous. You can't have them just like all over the place. So yeah, you make a box. There's nothing wrong with that.
I made the ghetto wall or a ghetto force cage.
Yeah.
With wall. Yep. So that'll be that, and then I'll look down to Churro and say, "Do you want to go try to fight some devils, or do you want to stay over here?" You go, you crazy pig, and then I'll just let him. I mean, whatever. It's
He
Churro.
fucking leaps off. All right, Sonya. You see a guy angrily standing in front of you. His gilded face, angry with this kind of like mask of pain, smoke rising from behind the black, featureless face beneath it.
Be one of those just like, don't you know that smoking's not good for you? Like, why did I say it like that? I'll go ahead and bop him.
Jesus.
9 out of 10 doctors prefer camels.
Yeah, he just looks at you, goes just completely is crushed beneath your first blow, dead.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna keep going up to like these next two, just like, boop. And you, the one underneath me, give him a boop as well.
Mm-hmm. This one, he's looking at you with a face like,
I think I would have like my shield would kind of like mask his face and kind of like a back.
Yeah, they don't say, they're completely silent as you combat them. Okay, another attack. Yeah, that'll hit him.
Yeah, well.
Okay, for 12. Oh, with the, why a glaive?
Oh, I don't know why I use the glaive.
You hit him, just give me the bludgeoning damage from your mace. Mace. Yeah. Okay, 12. Okay, same. That one still stands. Any bonus actions that you have? Oh, do you remember I want to remind you of this. You do have your basically Hell Rider armor. As a bonus action, you can shove or knock down an opponent if you hit them.
Oh, that's right. I can do that, and it does.
Does some piercing damage. 1d4 piercing damage.
Yeah, sure. The one that I hit, I'll end up kind of like shoving with the shoulder too.
Okay. So let me just look at the.
I can't remember.
The Scrapper's Plate.
Oh.
Yeah, shove a creature, jagged armor. It's in the group items thing. You can open it up there. So you take an attack action. You can use a bonus action, shove, and if you do, if you do succeed on that, so it's an athletics check.
Oh, I'm super good at these.
Dude, you're gonna be you're a thick boy right now.
Oh, +10.
Big bruh moments. Okay, so the sentry here, he's gonna try to resist this.
He will fail.
He almost does. He's pretty strong, but he falls prone, and he will do, with the Scrapper's Plate, you do 1d8 piercing damage to him.
Oh, d8, that's d4.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Nail it.
I mean, it's damage, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So the sentry falls down. And doesn't speak anything. The drifters inside, they start to pour out of the hold. They're just exiting, just kind of like looking around.
Where'd you find this?
What the fuck? Oh, nice. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Thank you for that raid, Tabletop. I appreciate it.
What was it?
We got a raid coming in from Tabletop to Keyboard. So, the drifters start to pour out of the hull of this boat, looking around like scared animals, more or less. Like they're like scrabbling around, looking at things. And
ephemeral form now, or they look actually like corporeal?
They look corporeal, but they still have this weird smoke drifting off of their bodies. So these guys have, they once again feature these kind of like plain masks, but their forms beneath it are just like tattered rags and stuff like that. 3 of them run out to try to attack Sonya. They will attack with the scimitars. Just normal. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 21s. That hits.
21's meat. Yep.
Okay, so they do, that is 9 damage and 9 damage. 18 damage total.
Yeah, at least the slashing gets reduced by 6.
I can add.
Okay, Glimmer.
Alright, I will move forward on this rock. Call out to Sonya that he can easily handle even more men than this for inspiration.
When you say handle, what hand gestures are you making?
It's too far for you to see.
Okay.
And then I will
Glimmer?
hold out the Gauntlet of Blasting, and I will fire Scorching Ray at this guy, the guy in front of Sonya and then this other guy.
Okay, sounds good.
So, whap, whap, whap.
Oh shit! So the first one will miss.
Nice.
The second one hits. I'm gonna do it in the order that you pointed out. 10 fire
Alright.
damage. Very nice. Okay. And then the last one's a crit.
For
We do not we re-roll one of those, so that is going to be 8 plus a 3 plus 5, so 8 plus 8, so 16 on the other guy.
That's pretty.
That's
Skip
pretty,
the burn in it.
pretty good. Alrighty. Okay. Any other movement? You're just standing on top of these rocks.
Yep.
All right. Lulu realizes that battle is happening and flies towards you guys. All right, the sentries now. They are going to. This is now top of the round. The sentries are going to attack the remaining people that they can, which is Sonya. Sonya. Are you sentry?
We'll try.
And sentry. Yes, they will try. They take out their spears. Two-handed spear attack against you. Here's one, a 9. Here's the second one, an 11. Both miss. Aphelion.
All right, I'm going to hop out of this. Well, actually, I'm going to roll a d6 first. Okay,
Nope.
doesn't recharge. So I'm going to hop out of the Soul Train. Do I just start my movement at the outside of the
Yeah,
Soul Train
you do.
then? Okay. In that case, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's see. Is that going to be if I go here? Oh, perfect. Okay, so if I go up here, puts me in combat, I'm going to manifest an echo inside the rage cage.
Nice.
Doesn't actually stop.
No,
You see
it's
it.
smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move.
We're
Yes,
getting a ladder in there.
There's an echo. I wish I had the ladder from our German friend in the other campaign. But yeah, so now there's an echo in there, and I can attack from his position. So I will attack the big boy in there.
Sounds good.
It's
Trying
gonna
to hold on to him, but we can beat him up in the cage, I guess.
yeah, fuck, we can
Pretty
get him
hard.
unconscious at least.
Yeah.
Um,
God, I forgot every time. I forget about Yu-Gi-Oh! Bongo Ken. Fuck.
yes.
Both of those will hit.
Okay, so that'll be 12, and ignore the poison, and an 8.
All right, 20 damage on him. Very nice. Okay. Any bonus actions? Or your bonus action was to summon the shadow.
The
right?
summon the echo, yeah.
Okay, cool. 2 picks.
I would like to rage. No, I'm kidding. I would like to continue my infernal. Nope, not infernal. What's the equivalent of infernal for lightning damage? My electric rage.
Well, they've kind of moved right now, so you wouldn't be able to get them all in the same zone, but you can try.
No, I would. So I had slowed down last turn. Am I able to minimize my movement and kind of scoot? Wait, are all of these people off right
I
now?
think voltaic is probably the word you were looking for.
Voltaic.
So what are you asking
Rage.
for right now, Derpy?
Well, I don't necessarily want to kill all these people. No. Eclipsis gives 2 shits. Like,
They aren't people.
Um,
They're just specters.
they're just things.
They're
Seem
just
to be.
the masks with smoke in them.
I'm still trying to figure out, and on my turn, I'm going to try to spend that one.
It's fine. Just kill them.
But then that requires like Eclipsis to move, and I'd rather just. Oh, let me see what else. I get. You know what the fuck is this dude in?
He's in the box that.
He is in a box.
forts.
Nothing physical can pass through it, but spells can pass through it.
Nothing.
Can they? Actually,
I just went back and read it because I'm
Oh,
planning
okay.
myself. It says it's immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly. However, the wall also extends. Blah blah blah. But it also just says the wall cuts through the creature's space. Creatures pushed to the side. Yada yada yada. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It just says that.
Right.
Nothing
Whereas
physical.
as like the cage or whatever, I
Whereas
think another
if
higher
I were
level
to place
spell,
something
Force cage is
on
what you're thinking
him,
of.
yeah, that's one that actually blocked. So this is literally
So it's like if you cast Tidal Wave at it, that wouldn't get through. But if you cast like
if I cast
Charm
something
Person,
in
if you
it,
cast Yeet Rock,
then
It will not go through. Yes,
Mhm.
it has to be something that you can, because you can still see them. The wall's invisible, right? Like you can still see the guy. You could cast a spell at him if it's a spell that like affects him. But for example, I actually would not allow a firebolt to hit him because that is a physical heat thing that is flying through the air at it.
yeah, makes sense.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Durfee? You need a turn.
I'm going to what happens when you do this at a higher level? Okay, first of all, Dragon's Breath, I can choose to activate it anytime within 10 minutes.
Yeah, so
but I
it's,
don't
it's
necessarily
basically
have
this
to use
entire
it.
combat for sure.
Okay, great. I'm going to. What happens when I cast this at a higher level?
What are you
It might
talking
do
about?
nothing. If it doesn't
Mine-
say something for higher level casting, then it doesn't do
What are
anything
you
at a
asking
higher
for?
level.
Like,
Okay, do it. Okay, DC 16 Wisdom save. He will have advantage on this. Basically,
mine's
he
like-
is devil.
Yeah. That should do more at a higher level.
It will probably do more at a higher level for sure.
I'm guessing it's going to be probably 1d8 more per level.
Intelligence save. He doesn't have that. Oh no, it makes a Wisdom saving throw. Interesting.
I do have the same spell. It's 1d8 for every additional level.
So he will save. He has advantage on it, so he saves. So it doesn't, on a failed save, half as much damage. Okay, and he doesn't get the tracking thing.
okay, but the reason I was asking is because I wanted to cast it at level 3, but when
So that would give you one more 1d8.
Yeah.
So roll one more d8.
Okay.
And make sure you take a level 3 spell slot out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so
21.
another 3. Got it. Okay. The returned Cacomantises. One of them seeing you now still, Eclipsis, he is going to shoot a underworld bolt directly at you. A 20. You cannot regain hit points until the start of his next turn.
Wait, I get half cover?
No. Oh yeah, you do because you're still on the thing. So.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that would definitely. You're
that
currently
doesn't hit the
Oh, Underworld.
bike.
Mm-hmm. So
Because AC of the bike is 20. Oh shit, it's 19 while motionless. But I have a
But he's
reaction.
not shooting at the bike. He's shooting at you in general. And I'm
And I
still
get
looking
half
for it.
cover.
Half cover grants you +2 to your AC or dexterity. What is your AC?
It meets.
Okay,
It's
so it
20.
means it still hits. You're not missing any HP right now, so you don't take the bigger damage, but you just take this 13 necrotic damage.
I still have temp hit points on here. Is
Mm,
that
everybody should have.
accurate?
Sonya,
Wait,
Kim, do you want to
Tommy,
do you want to retcon that you would have given your inspirational speech before heading out in the morning?
Oh yeah. I just would have assumed that I would have.
Absolutely fine. So there's 13.
I have
So
naked
that's all
on
my,
right now.
that's all my
Yeah.
temp hit points.
Those are all gone.
There's literally
Okay.
nothing else that I would do in the morning. So
Besides, just give a rousing speech as you shower, basically, probably.
run our hit class.
Yeah. You're
What a
fucking
great day to be traveling with me.
Jesus. All right, so
Look at you. Look at me. I'm on.
all right, so Mr. Cacomantis over here, I'm gonna have him do something really quick. He is gonna do an intelligence save. He crits it. He looks up at you, Hamon, and he's gonna shoot his underworld bolt at you.
That's
6
Oh.
will miss.
Oh, he missed.
Yep. So that's all he can do. The Palamnite. Fucking Christ, I can't.
Palindrome.
Palindrome. This one's going to saunter forward and attempt to attack.
Race car.
Race car. Attempt to. He has the palindrome. Attempt to 2 short sword attacks. We're trying to hit a 20 here for Eclipsis. A 25 is crit. And a 15 is a miss. The 25 will do 4 + 1, 5 plus an additional. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Piercing.
I'm
Poison
sorry.
damage.
I'm sorry. Wait a second.
5, 10, 23 damage total.
Hold up.
To me,
Yes, to you.
can I
Can I say no?
Spike's reaction
To do what?
to juke?
No, you're on your bike and your bike's not moving. You did not move this turn.
Oh wait, that's also only for Dex.
All right, the Gilded Devil is going to look at Hamon, and
Just because I put you on the cage.
yeah, dude, are you kidding me? Not stoked on you. How far away are you? You
90 feet.
wizard. Nice, perfect.
Yep.
All right,
100.
so he is going to Scorching Ray you.
Rude.
An 18.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield from my staff. So my armor is now 20.
Great. That was the first one.
I know.
Second one is a 13.
Is that advantage? Okay, good.
13. 26.
Yeah, the last one's gonna tickle me. That's
10
true.
fire damage against you.
Ooh.
So give me a DC 10 concentration check.
Con. You know what? This is important. We're using my important die for this one.
Okay.
That's 6
choice.
So
Good
it's
choice.
a straight 16. Yeah. So
Okay. So you save and you maintain concentration on the Wall of Force.
Yep.
So-
And the temporary hit points was 13, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You're at 3 temp hit points. Hamon.
Yeah, and then seeing him cast at me, I do want to take a moment and tell me if this takes a full action. I really want to understand what these weird, ghostly, masked people are.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
It's gonna be your bonus action.
Bonus action for this? Okay. Only a 14.
They are some sort of souls. They are like a fettered soul that has been bound to this devil in some capacity.
Do I get a sense that if they're killed or destroyed, that they're released, or is that something that's not?
That
I
roll's
don't-
too short, or too
Okay.
too short, too low. Your roll's
All
too
right.
short.
That's fine. That's enough to understand for now. I'll
right.
use my action because I don't like this guy over here. I'm going to cast something on him.
Against which one?
The guy who just tried to blast me, so I'm going to turn a favor. Sorry, the guy I have in my cage.
Okay, go ahead.
I forgot his name already. He was a Gilded Devil, right? Just a Gilded Devil. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing that Flipsis did. We're gonna cast Mind Spike at 3rd level.
Go ahead.
So that is I have to cast it from here.
Dude, you're just making this dude's mind a pincushion.
Yeah, because if he gets away, I make sure we know where he is. Mind Spike. There we go. Okay, 3rd level Mind Spike. He is 20 damage. And his DC 17 for me for the wisdom.
Yeah, so he saves it, so he doesn't get gets 10 damage total, and he doesn't get the spike in his head.
All right, fair. I will move up here on this. How tall or tall? How
Glimmer is the highest point. The highest point is like right there.
Okay, and that's not so high that I can hide behind it, or it's just kind of a.
Oh, you could duck behind it if you wanted to. Yeah.
Okay,
Like right
yeah,
there.
I'll move up right back there. Exactly.
Okay, Sonya.
Oh, sorry. Churro also is now surrounded by these weird things, so he's just gonna headbutt one of them, even though he doesn't do damage. He's just gonna be pretending to fight them, I guess. I don't know.
He can do damage.
Okay, he will attack one because he wanted to get into the fight.
Right.
Churro.
Do his bite.
Wait,
do his bite
do we
attack,
have
dude.
do we have the thing set up so that we can give him extra damage dice
Oh no.
with
not right now.
channel points?
Oh, he does have a bite. 8.
8 will miss, unfortunately.
Seriously.
Good job, Churro. You keep trying to fight these things.
All right. Good thing you did not hit it, because these drifters start to clamber up the hill towards you guys.
Oh, that's neat. That's a new trick.
They can walk. Oh no!
Yeah, they were carrying the
Yes.
entire boat.
Do they appear to be floating up or like climbing?
No,
up?
they're physically climbing.
Oh, okay.
They cannot fly.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat. That's.
Is
yeah.
it like 300? Where they're just like.
Is this a fortress over here?
Ignore that. Don't worry about that.
like
Pay no attention to the Doom Fortress.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Yeah, I will grab a Hamon and I will Dimension Door us down here.
We're going on an adventure.
Where are you
Anyway,
Yeah, way down here.
Jesus. Okay.
where? Oh, neat. We're on other rocks now.
all those drifters are just like. "Where?"
I'm not sure.
I mean, they were trying to climb up to you guys, so good idea. All right. Any bonus action, Glimmer?
Fuck them up. Inspiration for them.
All right. Hamon gets the inspiration. Very good. Okay. Lulu is flying into battle over here and lines up a sick fucking blast over your head, Sonya, to try to get rid of these. Yeah, the doot at these 3 dudes.
Thank you.
Okay. The trumpet of blasting on this area over here will hit 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Group check. All right. Con save. Oh dang. Okay, so but it's still 56. This thing is nuts. They just can't hit her. Okay. 2 of these guys get blown up. So this one's gone. This one's gone. The other one over here is pretty damn injured, and then this one gets pretty beat up as well. But that is her turn. All right, Aphelion. You have some dudes in front of you, but you also have your shadow in the box with the Gilded Devil.
Yeah, shadows in the box for sure. We're going to cast as a bonus action. Yeah, as a bonus action, my once per day thing. Up. Okay.
Divine Favor. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I will.
So the Radiant is enabled. Operation Radiant.
Yes, and then I will attack him twice with my clone again.
The clone does the exact damage that you would do?
It's exactly. It's as if I'm attacking with my weapon.
Okay, cool.
24,
hit.
16.
And hit, both hit.
Okay, so that's a 9 and
So
the 4, and then a 6 and 4. And is he still up?
Yes.
Oh, he's taking that
So 9, yeah, so
actually, I think
what is
poison's
that,
not going to do much here.
And then, yeah, 13
20.
and then an additional 10. Okay.
Sure, we'll action surge. I want him dead. So 2 more attacks. We'll do 26 and a
12
12
will miss, but you don't have inspiration, unfortunately. Okay.
Yeah, so
hits,
another 10.
Okay. Cool.
And that is my turn. I've got
Good
nothing
picks.
else I can do.
Eclipsis, you have some guys on your face right now. Meanwhile, the dude is getting beat up in a force cage. What are you gonna do?
I really want to mind spike that bitch.
Then do it.
I actually.
Why don't you do it?
I forgot about my ability to use point. Can I use that against you? Choose. Okay, that's me. And then a roll against me. So, quick question. If I use Mind Spike, am I able to use a luck point to roll another d20 and make him use mine if I don't like his result?
No, it's only for you. Your lucks are only for you.
But it says you can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll.
Attack
It's not
roll.
a-
Yeah. What you're looking for though is, I mean, you have to do something with like either the empowered spell or your
I
twin
have
spell.
empowered spell. Yeah, I have empowered spell.
Okay.
Twin spell is double. Empowered spell is but that's damage.
Yeah, so you have to hit him. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna slap the boys next to me.
Okay.
I am going. How are they looking?
They're looking healthy.
All right. Then I am going to
That are what?
Things around me. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere. Sphere.
Hamon, you have your play ready?
Sorry, I just got distracted by DM. What's up?
No, I'm just asking if you have your play ready. After I do all my stuff after it.
It will depend on what you do, but yes, I have 2 actions prepared.
All right, flip this. Let's go.
I mean, can I center? If I do a shatter, am I impacted by that?
Absolutely, and so is your bike and everything around you. Nothing else is.
What? You're such a bitch.
That's just how shatter works.
God damn it! I'm activating my dragon breath. Then.
Did you take the careful spell? Probably not.
No, she did not.
No,
Absolutely not.
of course not.
What a silly thing.
Why the
What is
fuck
that?
would I do that? Oh, but I could do a twin spell.
Yeah.
And I could use it on both of these boys.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to. No, it has to be targeted
Single target
at
spell.
somebody, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Which means magic missile I cannot use.
Nope.
Which means witch bolt I can.
Yes, you could.
So I'm going to use witch bolt, and I'm going to use a sorcery point to use twin spell and do it on both of those boys. Do I roll twice?
Yes, you do. All right. So this one, if that's the closest one, will miss. The other one will hit. Okay, so it's attached to him. You're concentrating on that. 15 lightning damage. Very nice. Okay. So this one is being tethered to. Okay. Very good. He will not like that and takes another shot at you with his underworld bolt. A 11 will miss. The other one is looking around at who he can try to hit, so he's going to try to shoot Sonya in the back of his head. 14 will miss. The last little angry boy here is going to march towards Flipsis and will take 2 swings at her. 23 to hit, 13 to hit. The 23 will hit you. Deals 9 piercing damage and 14 poison damage.
I'm using a luck point.
Luck point?
Yep. So I roll a d20, and I choose which one it uses, right?
You do not. This is not for you. Luck. You have 3. Whenever you make an attack roll, or not make.
You
You
can
are not.
also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against
okay.
you. Roll a d20 and choose whether they.
Go ahead. Roll a d20.
Roll bad. Roll bad. Roll bad. Roll bad.
You do.
Fuck yeah!
All right. So yeah, that's not how it went. The attack swings into you. It looks like it's about to dig into your side, and then you dodge out of the way, duck behind your, behind the grill of the, or behind the visor of the toothpicks, and the attack flashes off of it. Okay. I need to. Can you post the force wall again, Mr. Hamon?
Yeah. That is right here.
Very okay.
If it's easier, you can use the hemispheric dome or whatever too, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm not really worrying about that.
Okay.
There is the devil grins, and he looks at you guys, Hamon and Sonya, or sorry, Hamon and Glimmer, and will, as an action, use.
Well, it's gonna be pretty spicy.
Teleport.
Oh, jeebus. Okay. There's a lot of numbers in there. Oh, hi.
Hi, Mr. Devil Man.
To be right in front of you, he suddenly appears right in front of you. Glimmer and Hamon, I need you to answer me a very truthful question. Does
Okay.
either Hamon or Glimmer wear jewelry?
I would think that Glimmer does.
There's one piece, which is an amulet of. Oh, why am I blanking on the god that I've been serving this whole time?
Torm?
Yahweh.
I'm wearing an amulet.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. But it's not like gold or anything. It's probably like it made out of like pewter or brass, but it is an amulet. That'd be it.
I also have a signet.
You have a signet ring?
Was imitating Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. You did use that in Baldur's Gate.
Actually, no. It's probably now that I think about it too. My amulet's probably made out of silver. Because that would be the material of the order. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. He looks at you. His eyes gleam as he sees that signet around your neck, and he will use his ability, Trail of Riches.
Oh no.
Bonus action. You can turn rings, necklaces, and other jewelry momentarily against their wearer. The devil can affect any visible item of jewelry up to 2 creatures 60 feet. Oh, 2 creatures. Perfect. So this is for Glimmer and Hamon. Thank you guys for explaining to me and being truthful with this. Both of you guys give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Okay.
It's just DC 15. It's just DC 15. Get it.
It's too bad Sonya.
I'm an advantage.
Are you going to use your inspiration?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Oh.
So Hamon saves. Let's see, blah blah blah. Yeah, basically it's a save or it's just if it's a fail, it's a fail. All right, so Hamon, you start to feel the necklace burn around your neck, or the emblem burn around your neck, but then it kind of cools. Meanwhile, Glimmer, your signet ring suddenly just starts to dig into your fingers, and will deal 12 magical piercing damage to you.
Wow.
And
12 piercing damage from your finger.
Let's see, and 12 piercing damage, and you immediately drop any weapon that you have in your hand.
Well, which hand is it?
Up to Glimmer can tell me. But yeah, if it's a hand, you drop any held items.
I would probably say it's on my left hand, but I think the only thing I would be holding would be the bard sword.
Yeah, that would be in your right hand,
blade.
probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you take 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, Hamon, he's in your face. What are you gonna do?
I do want to know. This is definitely something I was not expecting. How beat up does he look? Is he still looking pretty healthy, or is he looking kind of beat up? Or
He's looking pretty beat up.
Yeah. Okay. 2 options here.
Well, if it was in your eyes permanently blinded.
Yeah. But what would you have on your eyes? Glasses?
I don't know. You got some
stunner shades? I don't know.
Eyelids. I don't know.
I don't think I have. Well, I don't know. If I'm gonna, I'm going to do what this would be in reaction, especially seeing my own symbol of Torm by being turned by a devil against me. I will lash out in a rage. How dare you try to use my god? And I'm going to cast polymorph on him.
Okay, so the force, the wall of force dissipates.
Yeah, so it'll drop now, and then this will be. I'll let me think. What is the most? A weasel. I'm gonna turn into a weasel.
Very good.
Or attempt to turn into.
Yo, well, Boogie, you know what I was thinking in terms of eyes? You know how some people like rave festivals will have those little gems encrusted in their tear, like.
Oh, like
they'll just put little things in their tear duct areas.
So
like if that was an actual, like an actual gem, like
he weaponizes
in your tear duct. That's
all right. So he has advantage against this. Another wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, he saves. All right.
Or Monica.
I will use my bonus action.
Yeah.
Hold on. Bonus action would be to.
You want your dagger out?
Yeah, that's the only thing I do. I'll throw. Yeah, so the offhand, I'll toss it at him. So it's right in his face, and I know it's there. It is 25.
That'll hit him.
All right, that is for a 5, unless he happens to be celestial or fey. But pretty sure it's on the case.
All right, so 5 damage to him.
One hand tries to cast polymorph. The other one yeets the dagger right in his face. 5 damage.
Very good.
And I'm mad because this is something that actually pisses off. Come on, this person.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool.
Okay, Sonya, in the fray, have anything you want to do against this large body of folks against you?
Fortunately, I don't have anything that can actually just cleave through all of them, so I'm just gonna start with the one underneath me and give him a boop.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, I'll just do the boop. Sorry, I was debating doing something else.
Oh my god.
I just want to see the number.
Yeah, well, that would be a 3, so 16 total. That absolutely decimates the guy with just the single hit.
Yep, and then one to the right of me.
29 hits. Bludgeoning damage kills that one as well.
Alright. And bonus action, something I want to use is in range, so.
Okay.
Action? Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're good.
I'm sorry, can we just acknowledge how casual that double crit was?
Yeah, we're just kind of like, yeah.
What?
We're used to it at this point.
Guy was destined to be smashed.
In the 30s, jeez.
Alright, so these guys are... The drifters are up next. They come running back down the mountain, and they're just gonna roll off after Mr. Sanya. Well, they can't actually get that far. A few of them can. Not all of them. The other ones are sprinting off in this direction. Controlled by their master. Okay. Sanya, you're going to get 4 attacks against you here. 4 scimitars. 14, 16, 17, and 17. All of them miss. Glimmer!
4 suck my dick from my shield's face.
Yep.
Alright. I don't have a whole lot of options. So... reach out to Hamon, touch him on the shoulder, and cast Greater Invisibility. Since you're the thinky boy. And you're going to have the concentration spell, so you can now cast and remain invisible.
Okay, but Glimmer has the concentration?
Yes.
Okay, so
then,
it doesn't break if I do anything.
Yeah, so if you do like polymorph or something like that, you stay invisible.
Neat.
And because he's been targeting you, and I'm gonna walk away.
Just go walk.
Yeah, you climb down off the thing and head out in that direction. All right, Lulu is going to reposition herself here and basically blast more of these homies. He is going to do the toot toots again. I think 5d6 is better than... you know what? Fuck it. She's going to Trumpet of Sparkles right now. As she will flee against 4 of these dudes. Okay, well, that's not what we wanted. There we go. It is another Constitution saving throw for them. But... still 23, that's enough to kill all of them anyways. So, yeah, so we got more dead things. 23 is a lot of damage.
I really hope there's some serious Skyrim physics going on with these ragdolls.
Yeah, they're just getting launched aside. Alright, the sentries are dead. Aphelion.
Is that where my dude was?
Yes, he was there.
I thought he was here for some reason. Anyways,
he was up in the other. Either way, he's up in the air, and the concentration is dropped. So
he is free to do whatever the hell Bongo Cat wants to do.
Yeah, I want him to move to here.
Yep.
And then I want to teleport to him with my bonus action.
Okay.
The fuck? That's great.
And then he teleports to where I was.
Yoink.
So.
Oh, you swap. Oh, that's really cool.
Yep.
That's right. That's one of your things.
Yep. And then now I still have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, run.
2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to get up close to this guy right there. I'm gonna get some attacks of opportunity, I know, but
edgiest Popo-Nana relationship right there.
hell yeah.
18 and 22.
None of those hit.
Okay.
All right, and then now I'm close to this guy. Hamon is invisible. I don't see him there.
Nope.
You see a dagger in the air, just going stabby.
I'm going to. Weirdly, this comes from the shield, but I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at him at second level.
Mouth of the shield. Okay.
Yep. So it'll be a
9 misses. Unfortunately.
Well, yep, that misses.
All right,
Second level
Eclipse.
spell
Which
slot.
one was that at?
The one way the fuck over there. The Gilded Devil, who is far as fuck away from you. Eclipsis, you're stuck
Alright,
in
I'm just
between.
dealing with these two.
Yeah, so you have you can, as an action, continue your Witch Bolt against the guy if you
I'll
want to.
continue the Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damage. Don't worry about the hit. Just give me damage. Another 12 lightning damage. That one still lives. Okay, you just standing there from like basically ducking behind your the helm of your bike.
I mean, yeah, I do attack of opportunity if I moved anyway, so
Yes,
might as well
that
just
is
take
true.
care of these two.
All right, these Krakomatos or whatever the hell they are. Sanya, a bolt at you. 12 will miss. A bolt at Derpy that misses. The returned other guy, he is going to 2 more attacks at Derpy. 20 to hit. 19, 22. 15 damage.
Wait. This is me, not the bike.
Correct.
Okay. 20... 22?
22 to hit you. Yeah.
No, 15 damage. Sorry, I thought you said...
15 damage. Roll
Yeah,
me
yeah.
a DC 10 con save. Okay, so you maintain your spell. Okay. Next, the devil. Can't see Hamon. See Aphelion climbing up to get him. Sees Glimmer running away. Is not looking too good. He has used his teleport to try to get to Hamon, so he is kind of in a pickle. He is going to use his action, and he rips off his neck one of these big, like, bling bling dookie chain wrapper necklaces that he's wearing, and he stuffs it in his mouth.
That's weird.
Delicious.
And he'll regain some HP.
Oh, interesting. He literally, his whole entire spell catalog is based around value, which makes complete sense because he is a Avernus-based theme.
Yeah.
And he is going to look at the situation, and he's going to GT the F out of there. Clambering over these rocks.
Does Dancing Double Dagger get an attack opportunity? I don't know if it does.
No,
as
it does not, but you could if you wanted to.
No, I'm not, because I do not want to. Well,
It
won't
doesn't
break
break
Break their
invisibility.
invisibility.
It would not break invisibility.
I can try. I mean, I'll try to be big, I guess. That's Staff Apprentice. Using that two-handed, so 10.
No, we'll miss.
Which
Ramon,
I'm-
it's your turn,
Oh,
though.
Literally
You
no
won't even
on that, so it doesn't matter. Okay, he is now 25 feet away. So he's actually just too far away from a dagger to get there, isn't he? I think it's 20 feet of movement. Oh, what do I do here? Did he get hit in the last turn? I don't think he did. Did he?
No, you can fly up to 30 feet.
Oh, it's 30. Okay, so I'm gonna do two things. And this is actually I don't know if this is how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex from my pool of hexicles.
Yep.
And I'm gonna choose Wisdom as his disadvantaged stat. And then for my action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast. 1 and 2.
Hex just lands, right?
Yeah, Hex just lands. Unfortunately, I don't think either of those Eldritch Blasts are going to hit him, are they?
Unfortunately, do not.
Oh, I was gonna.
You're inspired.
Oh,
Or
I
he
am.
is inspired,
Yeah.
so you can
Right.
reroll. You can
Yeah.
add a D8 to one of those.
To the last one, because the higher one.
Oh, and does he get advantage for
14?
being invisible?
You do get advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, good to know. So the first one misses entirely.
So
Is that-
let's
Well,
just,
so it would be a 12 plus 2.
which will
Is
miss.
Yeah.
the first one.
Okay.
So
So
let's
then-
reroll. Let's just
Yeah.
wipe these. Just roll with advantage 2 more times.
You know what? You're very kind. We'll do that. Wow.
The 21 will hit.
Fate has determined.
You can add, if you want
fine.
to, you can add that inspiration. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
I'll do it
say.
anyway.
I'm just gonna say your inspiration's gone. You got the advantage. You hit with.
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's fair. So I hit with one of these things. Hit him for a solid 8 plus. What's my hex roll? 4. So 12 total between force and necrotic. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him with the Dancing Devil for a crit.
Bruh.
Or 10. Now the question is, does my Dancing Devil take advantage of the hex because it's my attack?
What's hex? Let's
Yeah, let me look
text.
at so if I click on, I think it's just going to do the thing again, though, isn't it? No, there it is. Because it says here, you deal an extra 1d attack whenever you hit it with an attack. So is it my attack
No,
or is it
whenever you, like mainly being you? So the dancing devil is its own entity.
Okay, because even though I'm rolling it, it's technically the dagger's own.
Yes, it's the dagger's attack.
He still does 10 though.
Yep.
Is he still up?
Yes. Barely
Okay,
staggering. He's
I'm after
hitting the
running
ground.
out. And swearing in Spanish the whole time. You
Okay.
pull them.
Okay, Sonya, what do you got?
Well, did you guys like, hey, he's like making a run for it, sort of thing? Is I
He's
assume,
absolutely
yeah.
making a run for it.
Yeah, it'd be one of those things where Sonya's just kind of like, ooh, let that guy get away, and I will haste myself.
Okay. So action of haste.
So doubles movement, so I can move 80 feet.
Holy shit,
Bro,
dude.
bro, bro,
Almost
bro.
broke my bike. Holy shit.
So put me to here.
Yep.
For movement. I'll take the attacks of opportunity.
Oh
but
yeah, and I mean, they is what they is. So.
You know, fuck. I mean,
21 and a 6.
Sonya
So you do
is a
take
superhero.
12 damage, 8 slashing, 4 poison.
I'll take that.
So that's off your temp, right? Oh no, you've
I already used that, so
Okay.
it's just.
So you're right there.
Wait, 21 hits?
Yeah, I mean 21 AC. Oh, I know, because I hasted.
No, it would
so-
miss because of hasted. You're right. So get that
Yeah,
12 back.
I was like, blah.
Okay, the 12
Here we go.
back. All right, so you got some more beef. What are you gonna do?
Well, since I don't really have too much for melee stuff, I will reach behind me as I'm running forward, like a wild caveman with a javelin in my hand, like getting slobber chops out of the way, because I'm assuming he's like with the javelin bag is home and just like right at this guy.
That will miss, but you have. Oh no, no, you don't have advantage, but you do have your inspiration from Glimmer.
I'll use that.
Okay.
I believe.
D8. Oh yeah, I
That'll
believe.
hit. Boop. 12 piercing damage. It is not a magical javelin, so it doesn't do as much as you would expect, but that's still a chunk of damage against him.
Yeah.
Okay, the drifters just keep walking, are just now moseying towards you guys. I'm not going to do much with them. Glimmer.
It's good. We'll not be like, yeah, keep running, you little bitch boy, and vicious mock for 3.
Yeah, so he has, you said disadvantage on wisdom saves, right, with the hex?
Mhm. Yep.
So this
Which
is now a
makes
flat
him-
roll.
Oh, right, because they. Oh, fuck.
Bro.
Bruh's wise.
Yeah, he was wise in the ways of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has +7. All right, Lulu will fly around. Gonna fly that away. Will take an attack of opportunity from some of the drifters, though. Doink, doink.
Oh!
They don't do anything, I guess. Aphelion.
is fucking lucky.
Okay, by the way, my boy disappeared because he's more than 30 feet away from me. I'm going to move
Cat
forward.
Oh, yeah,
30
Turtle's
feet.
back there, too. I forgot about him.
Bonus action. I'm going to put a dude next to him.
I shouldn't have
So
fucking
get that
deleted
thing back.
it. Hit bonus action.
Cruel.
And then I will attack through his yeah, we're gonna do 2 attacks with the Cinnabar Rapier. Or Saber.
Supposed to look like you. I actually had imagining Bongo Cat.
So 16 I assume hits, does 7
Plus radiant, right?
plus 1 radiant, yeah, sorry, 8.
Here
And
comes
then
crit.
second one is gonna be
Oh,
so it's 11, 12,
20.
13, 14, 15, yeah, 20. Is he still up?
How do you do this?
Okay.
Yes!
Honestly, I think what it is I actually just make the echo inside of him, and he just pops.
And as he pops, his necklaces and his jewels and gems erupt and break apart as they fall clattering down these rocks like a river of gold down into the dry riverbed beneath.
Oh.
Eclipsis, the two folks that are attacking you suddenly, like,
Damn, son,
like
where'd you find
back up
this?
straight. They're just like, their backs arch behind them, and they start to disintegrate, and their masks, their golden masks, boom, 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 fall onto the floor of the dry riverbed. Same thing happens with all these other folks that are trying to chase everybody down. Thank you for that raid, AFW. Appreciate that.
Moan will definitely want to investigate that for sure.
And because Eclipsis was so far away from the other shit, like, I'm just like, yeah, you took a look at me and knew fuck was up. And then I grab their masks and I add them to my arsenal of masks because I'm obviously collecting masks.
Yeah. Okay. So, a quick wrap up here. What are you guys gonna be doing? Out, like, the body of the devil is now burst in half. His golden gems are spilled out all across the rocks up here.
Let's
The
collect all
boat-
this golden shit.
The what?
We're collecting all the golden shit.
Also, the things
Yeah,
that are in his
I'm
body.
going
I want to take a closer look at those.
Say, don't we want to like keep like a hand off of him or something to like
Now, do any of these coins have a little tiny dragon with them?
No, none of them do.
I think last time we just checked the bounty or whatever, and it just showed that it was like completed, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you look at if you still have that on your possession on yourself, and you like look down at it, and there's just a big red X through the fucking like portrait of the guy on the bounty.
I look back, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. I'll put it in my pocket, and then I'll just. So he dissolved into basically a pile of treasure,
No,
right?
he's not. No, he's not. He didn't dissolve.
He
basically
just-
he was dude was blinged out. So
Right.
I want to see if I can give if there's any like image that I can show.
I will call Churro over and have Churro help carry the corpse to our farm.
Truffle pig.
Yeah, exactly. I am not muscle wizard, but Churro's pretty thick, so he can help with that. With whoever else wants to. But the main thing, I'm going to want to do is actually go look at the remains of the spirits, or if there's anything left of those masks.
Yeah, the masks. There's just piles of masks in the sand of this dry riverbed.
I didn't make it quick. Is there anything I can roll just to look at them? Do I understand what these masks meant or what the significance of this was?
You can pick one up. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. 27.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah. So all of the masks, there was 4 different types of masks. All of them, like the 4 different types, all exactly the same on the different creatures that they were on, looking like very basic features of a humanoid face. As you look at them, you can see that they are. These remind you of death masks that would be placed upon the bodies of.
Oh shit! Like a burial.
Yeah, like a
ritual
burial
type
mask.
shit?
Yeah, so do I get the sense that these are spirits or something, souls that were co-opted by this devil to do
Yeah.
his bidding?
It seems so. And they were like attached to the masks themselves.
So by him being destroyed, they were either freed or I think else
The
sent
masks
back.
are all the masks are all valuable metal. Like they're all either gold or like bronze masks.
I think we got a lot of collecting to do here. That's what I'm thinking, because there was a pile of treasure on that boat, right?
Oh yeah, there's a pile of treasure on the boat and a
Yeah, Flip is
lot of
already heading
chests.
towards that.
Okay. Yeah, I would spend my time focusing on trying to understand the masks, but other than that, I'd help with whatever recovery we want to do here as we head back.
Okay. So just to make this very quick, I'll write these down myself. So you guys get 12 of the drifter masks. So basically, call it 20 total masks.
Nice.
And
So
then,
it's 20 masks of different. The majority of them are these kind of like common folk masks, the drifter masks. But yeah.
I took the 2 that were on the
Yeah.
closest ones. Are
Yep.
those
Those
different?
were the Cacomantises and the.
And I'll hold on to one of the most human-looking ones because I just want to have a mask on me.
Okay, the drifters are the most human-looking ones for sure. The other ones were more ornate and kind of. You could tell that they were higher up in like a caste system or something like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just hold on to it just in case it's useful at some point.
Mhm.
Other than that, we can use them for whatever they're.
And you guys spend maybe the next 10, 15, 20 minutes, up to 30 minutes of grabbing the remainder of this gold and stuff off of the Tyrene that's here. You guys gather what looks to be close to, and it's mostly just like gold pieces from different like regions and areas of the material plane as well. You actually, interestingly, don't find any sort of like soul coins or any sort of like infernal value here, but it is 10,000 gold.
Yo.
Oh, right. We should probably hold on to that, so when we return to material plane, that we're not broke.
So we're all filthy stinking rich.
Saddlebags.
Yeah, I feel like we deserve to be rewarded for the
Hey,
service.
Soul Train has a lot of room in it.
Yeah, and
It's a
so
big
does
fucking
the
train.
Golden Vice as well. So
Perfect. That's a perfect name for it now. Yeah.
yeah, so you guys pile everything in there, and as we end for the evening, because I don't want to go too much later, you guys make your way more carefully out of this dry riverbed, another bounty under your belt, as you make your way towards the sticks, towards keeping that volcano in the distance in view. And as you guys get closer and rise up over one of the blasted dunes of the Avernus Wastelands and rise over it and look down into the eddy below towards the river Styx, you see the boat, Adelphi's Equilibrium,
Perfect.
parked along the river Styx. We'll pick up on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for the talk with my mom of me having made a deal with the devil.
This will be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure she'll know.
There's plenty of things we can do there other than your mom. Got him.
Hey. Yo, I'm in that.
DM laughed at that corner.
You know.
Yeah, posting in Discord the image of what the Gilded Devil fully looked like.
Dude, it's
Wow.
fucking infernal Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he was blinged out.
Appropriate name. And those anal beads at the end of that.
Hell,
Yeah, he had a lot of interesting stuff. It's from the Tome of Beasts, which is usually very unbalanced, but I felt like this is actually a pretty decent devil.
I liked the fact that he could use
Yeah,
valuable
value.
object source. Yeah. That whole like necklace and ring thing when he teleported us was completely unexpected and really was like a neat trip. A neat twist.
I also just like the general idea of the quicker you beat him, the more money you get.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't expend it.
He's like a loot goblin. Yeah, no, that's super true, because otherwise he just consumes a bunch of the money that that's around him. The fact that also he has literally his weapon is made from money.
Plus two mace or flail or something.
Yeah, exactly. Which he probably should have been smacking your fucking asses around with, but whatever.
I'm glad he didn't. Put that way.
Dude, that's spells.
He does have spells. And yeah, he has a couple good spells. I mean, the Dominate Person was a good resistance from, like, Eclipsis resisted the Dominate Person, which was...
Also, I was going to use... I'm glad that I was muted because I was yelling out, no, I'm going to use my portent for this. No, portent. Why aren't you... And then I looked down, I was like muted the whole time, but... and if you rolled fine anyways, but I was trying to use the portent on that.
I'm stubborn. I can't be
Your
dominated.
will is strong.
Will is strong. Well, thank you guys so much. You return Moon Clippy Clop to his plane. Red Ruth is not as evil as you actually thought she was. And she actually did the job that you asked her to do. You got some more
It's not that
information.
she's not as evil as we thought she was. It's just she's a shrewd businesswoman.
She's a businesswoman. Yeah, you paid her well.
Cool.
You paid her in soul coin.
Not as evil as you expect, I guess.
Yeah, and also some interesting stuff about knowing more about Visago and some of the other things too. So
Absolutely.
yeah, both of these packs have some about them, including how Glimmer would have to break the pact that he has with Bitter Breath, which would be pretty cool.
Yes.
But yeah,
Bitter Breath, we're gonna see like 4 campaigns from now, and he's just gonna be like in a wheelchair.
Poor dude.
Just like missing all of his body parts, and
he's just gonna be a torso because he's just gotten so messed
I
up by
wish
his
I could
Ariel.
be his friend.
He's gonna be the Lieutenant Dan of the Devil World.
That
Good
would
bread,
be
ice
hilarious.
cream.
All right, guys. We'll see. Our group will be back
All right.
tomorrow for some more
Night.
Tyranny of Dragon shenanigans.
Okay.
But yeah, take it easy, everybody.
All right. Good night, guys.
Night.
All right, thank you for the raids and stuff tonight, AFW. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're still, if you're still around and still in chat, say hi, say what's up. I saw your tweets earlier today, and I wanted to reply to them and give you a little bit of encouragement. But yeah, I think that you well, one, this has been D&D. And we're now signing off. I am ScuzzNugget. You can follow me on all social media at ScuzzNugget for Twitter and Instagram. You can look up ScuzzNugget on YouTube and find me there. That's where all the VODs of these sessions go. Tonight we have been playing D&D, Descent into Avernus. My wife Derpy has been playing Eclipsis. There she is. We had Hamon played by Chuckle Smash. We've had Glimmer played by Lunacy / Wabugacy, and we've had Aphelion played by Gastroy, and Sonya, the pretty boy paladin, played by Porkins. I am ScuzzNugget, and yeah, don't worry too much about your viewers. Don't worry too much about that sort of thing. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy what we're streaming. We enjoy what we're doing here, and overall, if you're not having fun, then that's the biggest issue. Good night, guys. Take care. We'll be back. Well, I'll be hosting Gastroy tomorrow, and we'll go from there.